Oh yeah, we're here. Uh, a stack of orders sit on the counter. The handwriting is incredibly messy and it's mixed among them. You find several notes Allison was using to gossip with other attendants. The conductor is such a cheapskate. No wonder he's born on bro. Right at the fucking weak point. Calling the man ball. Holy shit, Allison. The note is immediately snatched away and stuffed into Allison's pocket. Please pretend you didn't see that. She laughed awkwardly while digging out the actual order report to you. What the fuck did you hide, Allison? The note. She snatched away the note? Girl, that make you more sus. What did you snatch away? What's written on there? Room service order from first class passenger between March 17 and March 18 are as follow. Miss Clementine, 1 glass of sharp estate dry red, order at 7:50 p.m. on March 17. We delivered to Suite 104. This must be the one you found at the scene. Fang, oh my god. Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to finish the rest of Clementine's event today, hopefully. I don't know how long her event is. But yeah, we're still finding the culprit of Clementine's murder. Oh, yeah. Mr. Carl, 1 glass of high proof spirit and 1 towel, order at 1:10 a.m. at March 18 to be delivered at room 101. You might be able to know more about this order from Carl. Go to the... Oh yeah, let's talk to her. Her identity and purpose. As like this. This is just routine inquiry. There's no need to be nervous. I need to confirm some basic information, including your name, age, family background, years of service, and how long you've been working on this route. Allison, female, 26. Oh, she's 26. Okay. 26. I'm the attendant for first class areas abroad the Brava. I've been with the crew for 6 years, responsible for operations, service, and maintenance. Okay. Her information lines up with what you found during your search. However, there's one detail of her identification papers that she skipped. Oh shit. 26 years old, an orphan, only family is older sister. Due to financial hardship, drop out of school at age 15 to work. I've served as a trade for 6 years, diligent. That I did. Which is calm enough to take. There's all of them stuck. Can I submit this? Oh, damn. Not right. Skip. Okay, that's selected. Capital wine, cards check, order confirm. No, cinnamon. Okay. Okay. I noticed something on your identification under family status. The field for your parent are blank. The only relative list is an older sister. Ma'am, I believe that's personal information. Surely it can be relevant to the case. Take a gentler approach. Yeah, let's not go too harsh on her. I understand that family matters are always a sensitive topic. You need a moment, I can't wait, but I need your help, Miss Allison. The sooner you resolve this case, the better our chances of catching the killer. Allison lowered her head after a long while. She finally spoke, okay? Fine, it's nothing special, really. My sister and I were both abandoned by our parents. We were lucky to be taken in by strangers who raised us. After that, we had to start working early to make ends meet. That's all there to it. Tell us about background. Growing up, my sister always told me never to reveal where we came from. She said we must never let anyone look down on us. That's why it was just instant. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to deceive you. No, it's really good. Miss Allison, do you remember when you told me about the missing master key? Having a sense of justice is a rare quality, but it is something that you possess. That alone is more than enough to earn my respect. Okay, that's done. Check for missing button. Oh yeah, did she fucking lose a button when we found one in the crime scene? Oh, let's ask her that. When I was searching room 103, Mrs. Jones' compartment, I found something. It looked like a button from private train staff uniform. Could you help me identify it? This one. Allison takes the button and examines closely. After a moment, she confirmed that it's from a private uniform without a doubt. Her expression tenses. Oh shit. Yes, it's from a uniform, but it's not mine. Okay. As you can see, ma'am, all my buttons are still here. Not a single one is missing. I mean, maybe someone got a hold in uniform, disguised themselves as a crew member to board the train. I can hear you. The music is loud. Oh, I cannot skip this though. I cannot skip the dialogue. Give me a second. But all of the words visibly tense. Visibly tense, but at the distance, one thing that has become certain in mind. It's alright, send all your button on count. This exchange once this. Oh my god, bro. Bang, on Twitch you can hear my voice. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down for you too. Cause on TikTok I guess it's a problem. I'm fine on here, really? The music is fine though. It's low at 50-50. I don't know why I don't understand why it's loud on TikTok. I don't get it. Give me a second. Turn it down to 1. Okay, it's 84 now, so let me know if it's... You can hear my voice now. It's literally down to 80 to fucking 80, by the way. Guys on TikTok, can you hear the me go back? Can you hear my voice now? Cause I'm low. I'm low. I low the audio to 80. So let me know you can hear my voice clearly now. Hear nothing? What the F? Bro. Let me switch. What? Okay. Hello, hello? Hello. Let me know if you can hear my voice now. Can hear now? Okay. Good. Let me see. What do you ask in the chat? How do you do the colors? That's the stage 3. Try to match the color, have the bigger area. So basically, this is the only thing I can. This is simply I can explain to you is that if the bigger area is yellow, try to color the smaller area with yellow. Okay. Back now. Before the dinner yesterday, I delivered an order on Miss Clementine. It's include a glass of red wine to be brought to her room that evening. Do you remember that? Okay. Of course, I remember is clearly it was an aged dry red. Aside from Miss Clementine in room 104, no one else has ordered it. There should be about half a bottle left. Just a moment, let me check the wine cabinet. The wine. Right, this is the one. I pour a glass and brought it to Miss Clementine's room just as scheduled. It was around 8 o'clock in the evening. Alyssa notices your expression grow grave and decided to ask a question similarly to probe you. Ma'am, is something wrong with the wine? All our selection of the finest vintage available. It couldn't possibly be any quality issue. It does have to do with the wine, but it's not its quality. Someone tampered with it. On the train, it's Clementine timber. The evidence showed that the broken wine glass at the crime scene in room 104 contained residue of the drug, according to our forensic pathologist analysis. Oh shit. Skip that. Okay, thank God we get to review. I forgot, I accidentally skipped that. According to our pathologist analysis, is mostly common sedative. I know it can be, ma'am. I swear there's nothing wrong with the wine from our dining car. There must be some mistake. Oh shit. You examine the half-empty bottle. There's indeed no sign of any sediment inside, and even so, you can't completely rule out Allison as a suspect. You soften your tone as you continue. inclined to believe you if you didn't tamper with it while pouring the wine, then someone must have drunk it during the delivery. Do you remember if anything happened on your way to Miss Clementine's room? Right, I remember now. After I poured the wine, I noticed the voltage in the carrier fluctuating. So I checked the circuit breaker before I left. All the three cats from room 101, 102, 103 were in the dining car. Interesting. The situation grow more complicated. If Allison's testimony is accurate, you won't be able to identify a culprit by figuring out who drugged the wine. None of the three passengers can be ruled out now. Okay, the locker owner. I also found this at the crime scene. It's a locket. Judged by the color of the hair inside, I believe it might belong to you. Listen takes the locket and examines closely. To your surprise, she denies it belonged to her. The hair's color may look similar to mine, but this definitely is not mine. Okay. And that's done. Let's go back. Oh, we go to car room? Let's check his fucking jacket. Right now, Carl is like my #1 fucking like suspect list right now. He is really so sus since the beginning. Connie's tailor suit jacket hangs on the rack. The tie and hat beside it have been maintained impeccably. Giving off a subtle elegant fragrance. You reach out and fuse the jacket. The fabric as the cuff is slightly wet to the cars, though the dampness is confined only to the sleeves. Maybe some drink had been spilled on them. So his jacket is covered in wine. Interesting, Carl. I apologize, but I usually write down my luggage password because my memory is terrible, but I lost the note, so I'm in quite a predicament myself, frankly speaking. Perhaps you'll be able to recover it. You pick up the blank notepad where the password was once written and rub the pencil across the surface. Gradually, the numbers emerge. Page number? What the fuck? Oh no, it's not. Is it room number or years month? Oh, it is fucking his birthday, right? Years and month. You open the suitcase and carefully examine its content, taking out each and every item one by one. The first item is Carl identification document. It's real Carl, male, 27 years old. Oh, damn, okay. Managed multiple charity foundation for his family, no criminal records. Second item is the hospital document. The patient is listed as Carl, diagnosed with chronic sleep disorder. This doctor has prescribed a large dose of sleep medication. You search through the bag, but there's no pill bottle to be found. The third item is a photo of blank transfer receipt showing regular payment from designated account to numerous welfare organization. If these receipt belong to Carl, it means he's truly a generous philanthropist. Philanthropist. Interesting. Okay. Oh, let's check the fucking wine glass. Oh shit. An empty wine glass, unremarkable at first glance. It was likely ordered from the dining car, just like Clementine. Perhaps the dining car's other records will reveal something about it. Have smoked cigar rest in the ashtray long since extinguished. This appeared to be the sort of smoke you smell when you passed by yesterday. So we got all this thing. Yeah, he has sleep medication. But when we found it, it's fucking empty. Interesting. Oh, there's one more. A ring set on a table is service gleaming gold. An intricate family crest is engraved on its surface. It appeared to be belonging to some prominent family, exuding an air of prestige. Okay, Carl, let's talk. His identity and purpose of traveling. Hello, detective, we meet again. The man offered you a gentle smile, his manner courteous and humble. It's regrettable that we must meet again and under such circumstances, but given that this involves murder, I will need your cooperation with the investigation. Can you explain your reason for boarding this train? I'm a traveling merchant with somewhat well-off family. I boarded the Brava to visit a business partner outside the city. Classic business affair, you know how it is. You cross reference his identification with his statement. Everything checks out. I noticed some receipt for donation in your luggage. Do you do charity work often? Haha, I just donate to a few charitable institutions every now and then. It's nothing worth mentioning. My family members, they are very accomplished. They always tell me that I'm too soft, that I'll never amount too much. To be honest with you, I only feel like I have any word at all when I'm doing charity work. Okay. The trace of melancholy flickers across Car's eyes. You need them. Feel free to take these receipts as evidence. They're no use to me anymore. Better for them to go to someone who needs them. Last night, timeline. Oh, let's ask him that shit. He was there. Last night I heard the old woman scream around 12:50 a.m. and drove away. I then left my room to help her in 103. When I returned, I accidentally soaked my sleeve while washing my hand. So I asked a attendant to bring me a towel. That was around 10. Oh no, 1:10 a.m. I believe. That all you did last night? I went to sleep after receiving a towel. The attendant in the corridor should be able to confirm that. That's so, but according to the service records, you also ordered a bottle of high-proof spirit along with that towel. I have reason to believe that you went somewhere else last night. That's somewhere else. Also where you also got those stubborn stain on your sleeve. Oh shit. His fucking jacket. Your sleep picked up a things from near the circuit breaker, which is why you ordered that drink from the attendant. You wanted to use the alcohol to dissolve the paint stain. The only wet thing on this drink is on the wall near the circuit breaker. Mr. Carl, you visited the circuit breaker last night, didn't you? Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Did you cause last night power outage? Oh shit. Our expression visibly freezed after a moment he let out a long sigh. The deduction is correct. After midnight, I went for a smoke by the window near the circuit breaker. Since you know the room gets stuffy, maybe some ash landed on the breaker and caused a short circuit or something. Either way, when I got back to my room, the power went out. Does that explanation satisfy you, detective? You might believe that I caused the blackout deliberately, but it really was just an accident. Plus, what does any of this have to do with Miss Clementine's death? You are not entirely convinced, but as Carl pointed out, even if he did tamper with the circuit breaker, that alone doesn't prove that he killed Clementine. You still lack crucial evidence. About Clementines and a burning redwood. Oh! It asked him if he know about this shit. And he, like, in the beginning, he literally acting as if he know her. Like, for a long time. Burning redwood. I've heard that redwood is actually quite fire resistant, which is why it's commonly used as a building material. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but I have heard something about clementines. Perhaps that might be of use to you. Lean in to listen carefully. She has powerful people backing her. Uses dirty tactics and has a terrible reputation in our circle. She done many despicable things and ruined countless lives. Her family covered it all though. Every single time. I wanted to tell you all this when we met yesterday, but I was afraid she would retaliate. I didn't dare to say anything. I'll give a middle smile. People who get close to her never end well. Stay away from this place, detective. What happened today is proven enough of that. Appreciate the advice, but telling detective not to investigate is like telling merchant not to seek profit, wouldn't you say? Oh, that's a good one, Chief. Oh, well then. Good luck to you. Strange sound last night. Well, I left the room 103 last night. When I went straight to my room, I fell asleep shortly after. I didn't hear anything usual. Is that so? Pick out the prescription from Carl's bag. Oh yeah, his fucking description. This is your medical report. You suffer from severe insomnia and require a dose of sleeping pill to fall asleep every day. At the same time, large amounts of sedative compound were found in the victim wine glass. Mr. Carl, do you have anything to say about this? To be honest, I have indeed struggled with insomnia for a long time, but my sleeping pill went missing a while ago. Oh shit. Around 8 o'clock last night, I got a glass of water in the dining car when I was out to take my sleeping pill before heading back to my room. But when I step out for a smoke and return, the pill bottle had vanished. Someone fucking stole his prescription. You're saying that someone stole your pills. Slightly, I searched my room for a long time and I couldn't find a bottle. Even by the time I went to bed, thanks to that, I barely got any sleep last night. Oh shit. Carlos are very sad. The dark circle under his eye look even more profound now. Is he lying or did someone really steal his pills? You can't say for certain yet. But I can assure you, I've been completely honest about one thing. Anyway, I didn't hear any sound in the corridor during the latter half of last night. I hope that helped with your investigation. Okay, so we got all of that. And his profile updated. Okay. Oh, this angry dude. We checking on William now? Okay. Okay, William, let's see what you got. Mr. William, could you tell me the luggage pass before you can finish? He cut you off with a sneer. Aren't you a detective? Figure it out yourself. Wow, he is angry. His uncooperative attitude catches you off guard. That won't be an issue though. I do just receive a can of special powder from Forensica, which, when applied, is supposed to be able to reveal the areas on an object that have been touched more frequently. Perhaps this can help you find the password. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna guess. Is it A? No, there's one. So it's B. I don't fucking know which one, so I'm just guessing all of them. You in the back, pulls out the loan document inside. To your surprise, an identity file bearing an official postal stamp. William, 32 years old, arrested and imprisoned multiple times. In his early years, frequently associated with street gang, his record is littered with offenses. He's clearly a dangerous individual worth keeping an eye on. What could someone like him possibly doing in first-class carriers on this train? That's a good question, though. Oh, let's check his jacket. Someone worn worker jacket hangs on the coat rack. It looks rough and sturdy, built to last. The pack is stained with white paint. You remember seeing the same paint somewhere else. Oh shit. On the table sit a cloth pouch filled with various repair tools. Several tools lie outside the house and they appear to have been used recently. I mean, he did use it to fix the circuit breaker, right? So I don't know. At the same time, you find a stack of old yellow papers near the repair tool. The pages are covered in barely legible crawl, and you struggle to make out the words. Monday, prepare gift. Tuesday, prepare flower. Wednesday, prepare to rehearse. Thursday, flower die. Buy new flowers. Friday, prepare to rehearse again. What the heck? What is this? What is this schedule? What is bro doing? The entries continue in such a loop for quite some time until the final page. Sunday, prepare flower. Prepare gift. Rehearsal, prepare. But she beat me to it, damn it. Anyway, Sunday, confession successful. Who is she? Pick up the identity card from that side table. The information reads William, male, 32 years old. His family background is unremarkable. There is no criminal record listed. The photo seems slightly crooked. Upon closer inspection, you notice the photo is askew. The document itself is unnaturally pristine. And even the embossed seal on the photo appears incomplete. The detective instinct tells you something is off. It doesn't look like a genuine ID. Oh, this is fake fucking ID. You examine the name and age section more closely. The subtle side of it being tampered with in a photo format doesn't match standard specification. This ID is definitely false. Oh, it's a fake ID. Remove the pillow aside. Reading a simple necklace on the bedsheet. It shows a sign of wear, just something that I've been used for years. That say it doesn't appear to be just a plain chain. Judging by the style, there should be a pendant or charm attached to it. You recall something you pick up at the crime scene? Could this necklace be combined with the one of the pieces of evidence? Oh, it's a part of the locket. Hey, buddy. Wanna talk now? Let's add on his identity. Okay. A tall, bloody man standing in a room. His size alone is enough to intimidate most people. You can feel his sharp gaze fixed directly on you and his cap. What do you want? I've been asked to investigate the murder that occurred in room 104. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? William has no intention of cooperating with you, but your persistent questioning eventually wears him down. What a pain. William, male 30. I work as a hit. Oh! You're a fucking hitman? He literally. It's only like 5 seconds in, he already almost exposed himself. Are you a fucking hitman, William? Oh shit. Bro. He literally almost fucking out himself. Buddy. We literally just start fucking interrogating you and you already almost exposed yourself. What the heck? I work as a hit. I work for other people. There's a suspicious pause in William's spawn. He was about to say something else entirely, but caught himself halfway the way through. Tried to pass it off as a slip of the tongue. Nah. Okay. It's so. Oh my god. That's so, but that's not what you identification documents say. Oh, we go. He also fucking used fake ID too. Wow. Okay. He outed himself as Hitman and is also using fake ID. Okay, buddy. I see you. The moment you pass out his real identifier, William's expression changed completely. Here we go. According to a document which was hidden deep in your luggage, you're from the lower district with multiple prior offenses including theft, robbery, and assault. Mr. William, is all of this accurate? Oh what? What I did in the past is none of your fucking business. Oh, he is angry. You're not wrong, however, your records also show that after being put behind bars multiple times, you were unable to find any legitimate work and end up on the street. In that case, how exactly you afford a first-class ticket? That's a good one. Faced with the question, William scoffed coldly. What's this? You looking down on me? You think poor people don't deserve to ride on this fancy train? Is that it? It's just routine questioning. Clearing up any point of suspicion help rule you out as a suspect too. Won in a lottery. It was a grand prize. A 3-day luxury train tour. Figured I would come aboard and enjoy it myself instead of selling the ticket. There. There's the answer, lapdog. That's explanation. Good enough for you? You don't believe him one bit, but William simply sneers and turns away. Really unwilling to discuss the matter further. Yeah, this is literally giving me more, like giving you more thoughts, buddy. If you're ignoring the interrogation. So not only he revealed himself a hitman, but he also fucking have criminal records and also like using fake ID. Okay. Last night, timeline, let's go. Last night, went to bed early, didn't wake up until that old lady from 103 started screaming. Came out and helped check her room with others, then got called over to fix the circuit breaker. Without the light. corridor was pitch black. You couldn't see a damn thing. Somehow nobody thought to bring a candle either. Wait, couldn't see a damn thing? This word made you realize something. You recall the attendant words from earlier. I assure you with absolute confidence. With her stationed at the door between first and second class all night, no one could have passed through. Oh! But there's one major flaw in that claim. What is it? Oh shit. If the corridor lost power for over 20 minutes, that's more than enough time for someone from outside first class to slip into these carriers unnoticed under the cover and dark, especially since she left her post to check. Oh shit, is this him? Wait, what are you spacing out for? William voice put you back to reality. My apologies, please continue. Anyway, the circuit breaker was busted. Looked like a blown fuse, so I grabbed a new one from toolbox and swapped it out. You glance at William's work jacket. Fresh white stain marked the fabric. That slightly came from working on the circuit breaker. Combined with the attendant testimony, his story checked out. Okay, still though. While you were fixing it, did you notice anything unusual? Only thing I can think of is that the cover of the circuit breaker seemed a bit loose. Maybe someone had it opened before. I was dead tired, so whatever happened after that, I got nothing to do with me. You know about the redwood? Oh yeah. Yep. He's angry. Redwood, Clementine, all that shit. Don't care. Not interested. Yeah, he don't give a shit. Yep. He don't know. Locket owner. Found a locket containing a lock of golden hair at the crime scene. At first, I believe it belonged to attendant Allison, but now I discover another item in your room. This. What's this, buddy? Give it to me. Oh, he wanted back too. What is this? I know it's locket, but like, is this from your loved one? Your eyes locked onto William, watching for any flickers of emotion that cross his face. This is the most direct, undeniable piece of evidence you found. You have to use to force it out whatever true Williams have been hiding. So this locket is yours after all. You were in the victim room last night, weren't you? I say, give it! Oh. What do you do there? Was it you? Did you? Shit! You fucking devil or something? Give it back! Now he got irritated. Enraged, William let out a roar of rings bulging on his forehead as he suddenly lunged at you, reaching for the locket in your hands. However, the chain snapped under the force and the locket crashed to the floor. Oops. The attendants who were standing guard outside rushed into the compartment to gather the photo and finally managed to restrain William to pick up the locket. The metal case had cracked open from an impact, revealing a photograph that happened to see inside. Who is it? It's a photograph of a man and a woman. One of them is William and the other is the blonde woman who looks somewhat familiar. This is... You piece of shit, damn it. Don't you dare touch her with your filthy hand. Is it Allison? The attendant dragged William away, so he continued to crash violently. His wild curses echoed down the corridor, but the photograph has given you a new lead and a possible direction for this investigation. Who is... Is it fucking Allison? Allison is the only blonde characters in this in this like event right now. Is it fucking Allison, bro? Now let's check on forensic. Okay. case is a tangled mess like a ball of yarn after the kitten got into it. Contradictory testimony is one thing, but even the hard evidence doesn't lead to anything. It's giving you a headache. Before you even realize it, you wander back to the crime scene. And there she is. Messy head lower, hunched in the corner with a small brush in hand, meticulously tending to Vita. Oh yeah, her fucking skeleton. Wait, was that leg bone called Vita or was it Utah? You can't quite remember. You walk over and crouch down beside her. She clearly noticed you from corner of her eye. But she doesn't acknowledge your presence. A neat row of maintained bones lie beside her, including the small fingers bone you picked up yesterday. Doctor, was it? You really are beautiful. Do you remember me? We met yesterday. I'm that detective who have been staring. I'm a detective who have been tearing their hair out over this case. This head messing you. Besides, you shift like slightly, but she still refused to look up. Yesterday, during the investigation, your owner here helped me out tremendously. I can tell she's an upright person, but I think I upset her somehow. I didn't mean to. But the fact that is that I say something wrong. Like where you comes in, sweet little bone. You apologize to her for me. Oh my god. Jessica's hands finally paused. She glances at you from the corner of her eyes before quickly looks away. Then a strange voice escaped her throat.
Well, you did mention that revolting place, causing her cortisol levels to spike. In light of your excellent appreciation for skeletal aesthetics, there's an approximately 67.4% chance she will probably, maybe, possibly forgive you.
Bro, I love her so much. She's so funny without even trying. A goofy act brings you genuine relief, the first you felt since this jury investigation began. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank her for me too. You are soft, emphasized you, and silent return to the space. The two of you crouch among the bones. Only the soft riddles are brushed against the bones remain. Another streak of silence. Francisca speaks up.
Running into trouble?
Yeah. The testimonies from everyone involved are riddled with contradiction. I need to figure out who's lying. Would you mind weighing in? Francisca wrinkled her nose in distaste and shake her head.
No thanks. I don't want to hear any testimonies from the living. I only trust what corpses tell me.
Okay. You let out a helpless chuckle. Fair enough. This is someone who's packed a complete skeleton in her suitcase and named every single bones after all. Let's talk about something else then. Why do you carry this skeleton around with you? I mean, Vida, Luke, Leia, and Dorothy. Marcica's expression softened instantly, her fingers gently running over the bones in her hand. That's fair. Corpses are honest. You know what? You are absolutely right about that, Fang. You are absolutely right.
Because they're beautiful. Each and every one of them. The curves, the texture, the color. Dorothy is the most beautiful of them all.
Dude, she would absolutely having fun with the horror game. What's that horror game where you have to like taking care of the corpses at night? and the fucking paranormal activity start to happen. What is that game again? What is that game called? It's very like very popular. Multiplayer. It's a, yeah, dude. She would absolutely have fun with that game. She would absolutely have a blast with that game, bro. Since she's so into like corpses and like skeleton.
This was an emergency rescue. I just saved them from a pigsty. When called the Judicial Forensic Research Institute.
You would not be scared. No, she would not. She would be like, genuinely, she would like nonchalant about it.
I thought it'd be better than the other places. Turned out it was even worse. People there have no idea how to listen to what corpses are trying to tell them. All they do is switch off their brains and follow orders from above. They'd be better off testing livestock feed.
Oh damn. This event is so good, dude. So far, I'm liking this. I'm liking this murder mysteries event.
Anyway, for certain reasons, I got into an argument with the dumbest pig there. The association revoked my license. That's fine. Not like I want to work at another pigsty anyway.
Damn. She grow more animated as she speaks.
I'm going home, saving up some money, and then I'll go freelance.
Suddenly swing to her feet, brandishing the bone in her hand towards you like one.
Are you troubled by unexplained corpse-related issues? Family or friends who died a suspicious death? If so, visit the Star Realm Unnatural Death Agency.
Oh my god, dude. She's so like, oh, I love her. Dude, I genuinely want to know her background in her interrogation now. That string burst of energy again. Will you applaud? Probably not. A smile will do.
Oh, right. What do you think of the name Star Realm Unnatural Death Agency?
I like it. Settle back down, her expression returning to a usual state as she resumed tending to the bone. Yeah, it's pretty good. Suit you well. Aww. That's sweet of you, Chief. Finally, she put down her work entirely, a corner of her lip curling up as she turned to face you.
I've seen plenty of detectives. They rush to crack cases and chase headlines just so they can bask in the spotlight. They pray for the most sensational crimes possible. The dead are just stepping stones for their careers. I despise them. But you? You seem different.
Oh my god. She pulled another one. Oh my god. Your lips break into a sly smile. Really? Maybe because I'm just a bumbling detective. I mean, just look at how lost I am in this case. I'm nowhere close to being a star detective. Veronica took her head, then picked up Dorothy and placed it in your hand.
Here.
Oh. This is...
Dorothy.
Oh my god, she dressed us. I know, but why are you giving me this?
Dorothy's my lucky charm. She's been through countless cases with me, helping me find the truth again and again. I'm sure she'll help you too.
Oh my god, she literally opening herself up to us. Oh my god. That's so sweet.
You can use my report to find the truth. The dead never lie. Speak for her. Give her the justice she deserves.
I will. Oh my god, that's so sweet. What about you? You're not joining the investigation?
Let's just say there are certain circumstances that make that impossible.
The realization strike you like a bolt of lightning. Hold on, by rescuing, you don't mean you steal this? Did they report you? Bro. You feel a little ill at ease, but then she quickly lifts her chin in defiance.
It was a humanitarian rescue. I merely liberated them from incompetent custodians. It's just that the human law has yet to recognize the virtue of such acts.
Bro, so wait. Oh my god, are you fucking grave robbing, or are you stealing it from more? Bro. Girl. Surely you gather her things and shove a box of homemade bone care supply into your hand.
Anyway, if you don't understand something, come find me. Just don't let anyone know I'm involved.
Okay. I got you. But holy shit.
Take good care of Dorothy. I'm counting on you to find the truth.
As soon as those words leave her mouth, she's gone, vanished without trace. Now you left alone in this space. Norton's place with a pale finger bone in your left hand and a box of bone carry supplies in your right. It's like a scene straight out of some absurd cartoon. You can't help but laugh out loud. At least you have a good time for like a few seconds. Bro, that was so... Okay. You return to the sweet living room, but something feels off. The room looks slightly different from when you left. Has something been moved? Oh, the uniform. Your attention finally settled on your luggage. You casually reach out and open the case. The train attendant uniform lies inside, neatly folded. And in the uniform pocket, you find a master key. Another one. Okay, let's play this minigame. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Can I... Okay, let's try blue. Let's see. Blue. I have 3 moves, so I think I'm good. Wait. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so good. There's oh, hold on, let me start again. Okay, let's try red. Let me see. Let's test this. Blue again, blue again. Would it be yellow? Hold on, let me see. Wait, no. Okay. Red. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Discuss the case. Okay, we already did that. We got the new evidence. We got this. Okay. Let's get back to the corridor now. The hands of the pocket watch have turned many times over by now. Just 3 hours remain until the train reaches its final destination. Time is running out for the detective. At your request, the passengers return from their compartment to the dining car one by one, yet none of them can sit still. The old woman folds her napkin over and over. The young man licks his teeth that had long gone cold. only to set it back down. William simply stared out of the oppressive darkness beyond the window as if the rail themselves might suddenly reveal the killer. The car is filled with the harshest voice. Anxiety spread, slowly seeping into the crowd. The train continued moving forward, just as it has so far, and everyone seemed to be waiting for the same thing.
Time is running out, Chief. Have you found your answer?
Girl, I'm struggling. Evening has come and the setting sun is shut out by the thick curtain. Time seems frozen within this study. And I expected Clementine to devote so much to writing these characters. Simply sorting through their information has taken you considerable time. After all, this may very well concern a real unsolved case. You can't afford to be careless. I have a few hypotheses, but I can't confirm any of them yet.
That's the beauty of detective novels. Anyone could be the killer, and anyone could be lying. A certain author from before nightfall once left us with these words: eliminate all impossibilities, and whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm still stuck at the elimination stage.
Then, have you ruled anyone out yet?
You push the manuscript forward and rub your eyes sore from hours reading. Arl from 101 seemed to have an old grudge against the victims. His room contained sleeping pills suspected to be the same one found in the victim's wine. But his only connection to Redwood appeared to be business transaction. Mrs. Jones from room 103 is closest to crime scene, which theoretically makes her the crime suspect. But could an elderly woman really inflict such horrific wounds? William from room 102 suddenly had the strength to deliver 12 consecutive stab wounds, but he absolutely zero connection to Redwood. You jot down the suspicious point about these people on the paper, attempting to piece together the story behind them, yet all it has done is muddy the waters further. Culprits must be someone has already appeared in the story. Every character is written with great detail, but there is no direct evidence proving any of them had motive to kill.
Is that so? From my point of view, your deductions are already quite clear.
The chairs scrape the floor. Clementine, get up and move to your side, examining the notes scattered across your desk with evident interest. What is it? Are you going to give me another hint?
No, but I am going to help you organize your thoughts a little.
Okay.
Every great detective has a trusted assistant by their side. Someone who will lend an ear when the detective is stuck, and in the end, help them to solve the case.
Clementine leans against the desk, bending down to pluck out the one sheet from among the many pieces of draft paper and carefully fold it until it becomes a small slip of paper. What are you doing? You only smile, say nothing, and slip it into the sea of draft paper on the desk. These are the notes you wrote down earlier, information you categorized and organized. The questionable part circle. Several sheets shipped with Clementine's movement. The paper overlap, and the text you circled earlier come into full view. There's a street called Redwood Lane. My child lives at the street number 28. Redwood is a fire-resistant material often used in construction. 1059 and 0913. If they're not birthday, then why use them as passwords? And the center of it all, slip paper of Clementine's place. Slip of paper Clementine's place down. Burning redwood.
If you find yourself stuck, why not try approaching the problem from a different angle? You might discover something new.
Instead, maybe these clues that seem like lies are actually all true. Clementine looks up in surprise, clearly not expecting to get the answer before she can finish. You, however, remain remarkably calm. Damn, Chief! I see. This is what you really wanted to tell me.
Oh?
Every time I hit the wall, you casually drop a hint. It's almost like you want me to uncover something. At the same time, now you don't want me to figure it out too quickly. That's why you've been deliberately controlling the pace. I'm not a patient person. You want something done right, you do it yourself rather than waiting around for hints rather than waiting around for hint from my assistant. I'll handle this with my own 2 hands. Oh, Doyle. Okay. Oh, dude, I forgot Doyle is in this too. So I've gone to everything I have access to. There are 10,000 reports related to the fire in East Side in NF-105. Fire that broke out in buildings alone account for roughly 30% of those. Looking for one specific case among all these reports is like trying to find a specific match in a sea of flame. But fortunately for you, after filtering with keyword you gave me, I own only one case fit the criteria. Just as I thought, burning wood was real. Well, you're right, but you're also wrong. What do you mean? According to the Public Security Bureau report, it was just an accident caused by electric system that had been maintained for years. There were no casualties, so the case was closed pretty quickly. It's an accident? That's right. At least that's what the official documents say. But here's where it gets strange. The classification level for this incident is extremely high. Higher than some major homicide cases even. Normally any sheriff could access to full file for small file like this. But this case, even I don't have clearance to view everything. Massive red warning suddenly flashed across the screen. The man scrambled to exit the system. Fortunately, he already has what he needs. Fuck. Newly set up an alarm trying to dig up the intel. I checked those names from the novel too. Couldn't find a trace of information about him. Either unregistered or alias. Bottom line, I can't extract the file, but someone left an oral testimony back then. It's the only thing I can keep you. Remember to delete it after you taking a listen. That's everything I could find. The content isn't very pleasant. You might want to praise yourself. Oh fuck. Wasn't it? You open your terminal. The end of communication log is a file Doyle transmitted to you. File name reads NF1059. Oh shit. Place the recording. Here we go. Yes, 28 Redwood Lane, Redwood Orphanage. Orphanage! This area used to be pretty chaotic back in the day. You'll find all kinds of people here. A number of orphan kids inevitably end up on the street. Eventually, someone with a good heart gathered them and opened a welfare home right here in the neighborhood. Redwood wasn't a large organization. Most of the time, it ran on donation alone. It was quite the struggle, but the staff was volunteer. It seemed a benefactor started making regular donation. Things slowly got better. The fire that night. It started under strange circumstances. It was later. It was late, so most people were already asleep. No one was out on the street. By the time someone noticed, the flame has already reached the rooftop. We wanted to help and rescue people, but the fire was too intense. Those of us who were outside couldn't get in, and the people inside couldn't escape. So the audio recording ends here. A fire in the dead of night, spreading at an alarming rate in a building full of children. You don't know how many could have escaped, but the casualty must have been severe. Everything you just heard contradicts the official case report. Are there discrepancies in the records? According to Public Security Bureau records, every sheriff who worked on this case left their position within a year. They either resigned abruptly or were transferred to remote satellite town. Is this a coincidence? Or did someone cover up what really happened? 9 o'clock in the study rings softly. It's a reminder that time continued to pass. All the clues you noticed but couldn't connect constantly search for in your mind. Everything pointing to a single undeniable conclusion. Across the table, the desk lamp light reflects off her monocle, nearly blinding you. You can't make out Clementine's expression, but you do see the corner of her mouth curling upward.
It seems you've reached a conclusion.
That's right. Still records. Contradictory testimony. The sheriff who was swiftly transferred after the incident. There's only one explanation for all these irregularities. And she had laid out the clues before you long ago.
But an assassination in the dead of night? That's simply not my style. I prefer something grander, more spectacular. Something like setting everything ablaze and burning it all to the ground. How does that sound?
Ah, so it is. I'll have to do with the fire. I only found the last piece of the puzzle. And as you do, all those scattered details finally come together, revealing the answer. Burning Redwood. Fire on Redwood Lane in NF 105 was no accident. It was arson. Oh. As for the true culprit behind the tragedy, one who ended the disease, don't tell me it was her. Yup. Fucking call it. It was none other than Clementine in the novel. It was her the entire time. Okay. Langley, need you.
So you're in charge this time? This should be fun.
The story begins. A
I
crime unfolds,
need
and you
an arcade for this
happen to be
shit.
at the scene.
Getting my hands dirty could be
And
fun.
Another. See. With Jasmine.
All these eyes on me.
Dude, the
How
echoes.
exciting.
Irene. Oh, Irene don't have Prime brand? Oh shit. Okay, let's give you Iron brand. Come. Oh, I forgot to level this. Whatever. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be easy.
Come, dance with me.
Easy peasy. Oh, here we go. The reveal. The Smith chat room. Major plot twist. Prava. The truth is finally. The truth is actually this. Comment 10K. Oh boy. I don't know if people actually completely either don't like this shit or like holy shit. It's real. Okay, here we go. Shit, has anyone seen the latest theory crafting thread? Weakness from the Batman have already come forward. The burning redwood, is it some rumor or urban legend? It was the real fire that happened. Everything makes so much sense now. Yep. I searched all over the internet for every article about this from back then, but not a single photo of the scene exists. Someone clearly covered things up. Damn. When I was reading one, the name felt really familiar. Look it up and found out that's not only is she a real forensic pathologist, even a natural death agency in the book is real. It's actually real. Wait, does that mean every character in the book is based on a real person? No idea, but I lived near River Lane as a kid. I do remember there's a huge fire. Never thought I would end up this close to the drama. Bro, it's not a drama, it's a fucking incident, buddy. I've been wondering for a while now, but is it really okay to write about real cases like this? Feel like the author exploiting tragedy for clout. Oh, you, she's nothing but a fraud profiting off tragedy. Except the fiction was all that rage, with all the rage before the perishing star. There was tons of mystery work like this, and the story written before is straight up patriotism. Wait, seriously? Got the link to the original? I would love to read it. The online discussion raised on the cold case have been brought back into spotlight, and the debate spread like wildfire. No one knows what to do and what, simply speculation. So more and more people began to ask questions. Alright, so on this book now. Nightingale! Nightingale set down her terminal and turned her gaze towards the building beside her. She's stationed outside a villa with her team. The sun has already set. The sky is dim, and the air is thick with moisture from the rain. She can't make out what's happening inside. That only deep in her knees. Deep. The wall has sealed out all moisture and sound. It's only you and Clementine stay alone in this enclosed study. According to all official records, the fire at Redwood Orphanage was an accident. There were no casualties, and it was just a minor incident that was quickly contained. There were barely any news report about it. Access to every available records and the documentation of this fire has been wiped clean. You can call it spotless even. But that was make things so suspicious. Missing report, conflicting testimony, sheriff who were hastily transferred after the incident, every single point warrants suspicion. Someone pulling the string behind the scene, burying every second until the truth of the fire became nothing more than rumors and hearsay. If this was truly an accident, why would anyone go to such length to cover it up? Why would go so far as to bury the truth? Unless the person behind the cover-up is the true culprit of that fire. 17 from your novel, the alternate who was hunted down in the name of vengeance.
I never intended to hide my identity. After all, famous best-selling author revealed to be a sinner. Sounds like quite the headline, doesn't it? Now, Chief. I'm merely a novelist. I don't have that kind of power. Whenever I do reference real events, I need time to digest the material, to let it simmer before it becomes something on the page.
She said she was just an ordinary writer. She say her story often draw inspiration from reality, and she does so to give readers an unparalleled sense of authenticity. This case was buried deep. No ordinary person could possibly know the detail of this fire, something that even veteran inspectors couldn't access. The fire and the arsonist, whose identity remain a mystery, records erased clean. Given everything that's come to light, there's no point in trying to hide anything. 17, do you have anything more to confess? The woman falls silent. Then she laughed.
I should have known. Trying to hide anything from you is pointless. But perhaps that's for the best. This makes things far more interesting.
Her voice changes. You recognize this tone. You encounter this manner of speaking several times in her book.
After all,
oh, she's so beautiful.
A story simply can't do without a chase scene between the culprit and the detective.
Oh my god. She is so beautiful. I know she's a red flag, but holy shit, she's so pretty. Her gentle facades crack open, revealing the deep malice glowing beneath. You're the arsonist.
Don't put it like that. It sounds so crude. It was just an accident. Who would have thought a tiny cigarette butt would be enough to burn that whole building down so fast? It was so easy, you can hardly even call it an achievement.
Girl, you literally burned down a fucking orphanage. That is crazy.
But at least I can still use it as writing material.
That is crazy. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Isn't it a common trope in novels? Criminals who love to flaunt their work after the deed is done, or return to the scene to admire their masterpiece.
Wow, and she's not even ashamed of it. She was like, "Yep, I like that. I like my work. I like to admire the fire, the burning fucking orphanage." Girl, that is
Just
crazy.
like writing a book. about it.
And you brag about it. Oh my god. Bro, this is insane. Absolutely. Yep. Oh man. This is Clementine's pen glide across the manuscript and filled the script wall beside her. Ink splashed across the paper, leaving behind stock and crimson gash. That is. Are you ready to admit your crime? Perfect. I have a question I would like to ask the arsonist, if you don't mind. Diablo Falls, the court's now in session, yet this no true courtroom. The only the only jury present are the mounted specimen lying on the wall. Or butterfly specimen. I don't know what if you could even call them that. The butterflies look almost alive, yet their wings are pinned against crimson velvet, perfect and methodical, just like the smile on the woman's face and the intricate web of scheme she had woven. What kind of person do you think Clementine is?
Haven't you already gotten to know the me aboard the Preva quite well? I told you, the me in the book represents my true self. Someone who stops at nothing for the sake of thrills and novelty.
You know what, dude? Frank, her and Yugu would make a perfect duo. They both like enjoy like writing dog shit on this story. Yep. Dude. Yugu found new friends. Yugu found new friends finally. Bro, this is crazy. Hi Angel, you just finished the event. You're not gonna say anything? Yeah, good. Don't spoil me because this shit right now is fucking intense. I'm sweating in my seat right now. This is crazy. Indeed, no matter how you look at it, the Clementine in your book is absolutely insufferable. The Clementine in your book is absolutely insufferable. Cheap. Again, what the fuck? Oh my god. She holds everyone in equal contempt with no regard for their dignity or humanities. Passenger, attendant, even detective. In her eyes, they were all just puppets to be manipulated and brought off to satisfy her whims. You're not wrong, Chief. You're not wrong. To her, money and power can buy anything, and if something does go wrong, that's fine too. The people behind her will clean up the mess. Oh boy. Oh, Clementine, I didn't know you were this crazy. Jesus, okay. But then what kind of ending did the author give to someone like her? All I can say that this event may be poor for Clementine. Also, I have facial. I have facial. Oh, you have facial. Oh, you mean... Wait. Facial from Honkai Star Rail? Oh my god. Oh, miserable death. Oh shit. Damn, okay. Your past words have featured plenty of villains just as despicable. And they all met the same end, gruesome, horrible death. Yet at the same time, they also satisfying to see.
Didn't you say you hadn't read my books?
Yeah, okay. Same, I have facial too. Oh my god. Angel, I don't know if you see the list, but are you going to pull the new Himiko banner soon? After like it, like, cause I'm totally going to. Yeah? Oh heck yeah. Okay. Can't help it when the dark web is full of discussion related to your work. I have been spoiled countless times while investigating this case. You've always excelled You always excel at manipulating the reader's perspective, controlling how they feel. If you truly want to flaunt your achievement, there are definitely far better ways to do it. But you chose a different approach. I read countless stories. Words can be edited, revised, rewritten in the end. So the way they guide a reader always reflects the author's true attitude. You lower your head, your gaze falling on the book. It was one a writer who was desperate for recognition, willing to descend into madness for the sake of more vivid prose, even committing murder with their own hand. Yet that was still not enough to satisfy them, so they weaved their crime into their novel, baiting investigators come knocking. Oh, then. Taken directly from your previous book, would an author seeking to flaunt their crime really choose to condemn themselves with a story like that? Miko was my first main and my favorite character. She carried me before, so I got. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, Angel, I got this is just a rumor, but we might also have the new Kafka banner too, and also Kafka is like my favorite characters, so that's that. That's just a rumor, but like I'm not going to be surprised if Kafka also got a banner too. Yeah. The room falls so silent that only your breathing can be heard. Clementine say nothing. At this point, the conclusion is crystal clear. Aren't you tired of this act by now?
And here I was trying to scare you a little. Can't believe that's what exposed my little trick.
The facade crumbles. Clementine's expression shift into a resonating smile. It wasn't hard to figure it out. You put so much effort into writing those suspects. Some were weak, other volatile, but they all had a reason for being like that. Killers is among them. He did focus on them, on their suffering. To sympathize with them, validated their pain. It seemed like you wanted to help them, even. Tell me the truth, Clementine. What's the real ending to this novel? What have you been hiding? You're leading me towards the truth. What is it you want me to find? And after this book is published, will a murder actually follow? Is someone really going to take their revenge?
You claim to have not read much mystery fiction, yet you're far more perceptive than most detectives.
I have Xiao Feng, that's why I am happy with getting Clementine. Yeah. About Kafka rumor, I'm not sure. She did get rework recently, did she not? Oh yeah, I think she got like what? Did she get buff, or did she get like nerf, or like better stat? Oh my god. Fucking Joker. Clementine slowly rises to her feet. She walked towards the bookshelf on the far side of the room. A fingertip trailing across the spine, one after another. Her voice carries an emotion too complex to name.
I love writing about detectives, about the battle of wits between culprit and detective. One would try to conceal the evidence, while the other seeks the truth. I love watching readers agonize over the detective's fate, right up until the very end.
Watching reader agonize. Okay.
Because the detective always uncovers the truth, defeats evil, and proves that love and justice still exist in this world. Cliched, isn't it? Still, I can't help but love stories like that. But in the end, stories are fictional.
Maybe so. She got Bob essentially? Oh, that's cool. Pull something else from the bookshelf and bring it to you. It's a manuscript. Paper made with the same material as the pages you read earlier. On the cover, there's a line of handwriting. Chapter 5. Final chapter. Manuscript for the final chapter? You hesitate before opening it. The pages are completely blank. Nothing written there. Clementine never wrote an ending. Oh.
There was never a detective to solve the case of Redwood. Even if there was an arsonist, they'd have probably vanished without a trace long ago. The source material doesn't have an ending to begin with. In that case, how is this story supposed to end?
A long, silent fall. Outside the window, rain beats against the glass. Moisture carrying an earthy scent seeped through gap in the window frame, shrouding everything in uncomfortable dampness. Clementine stared at the desk. The lamp light falls across the surface, illuminating scattered pieces of paper and ink stain. Receiving no response, she simply smiled and began gathering the pages. It was then that your voice interrupted her. In that case, let me write it. Oh! This event have you listen to Dracula on repeat? Oh my god, dude. Dracula is literally perfect for Clementine. That song fitting her so much. Clementine looked up in surprise, meeting your gaze directly. Didn't you say there's no ending? I'll write it. As it happened, I just found a key piece of information. Oh my god, let's go, Chief. The killer is among us. The method, the motive, every piece of information needed for deduction is all there. I simply too focused on finding the culprit and nearly fell for it myself. All of the clues and testimonies have been laid out. Truth remains obscure and tangled in lies. But what you seek goes far beyond simply solving the mystery. This isn't just about solving the case in your book. It's about you, Clementine, isn't it? I understand why you wrote the story now, and why you lead everyone here, step by step. Eliminate all impossibilities, and whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Jeep gonna cook, heck yeah. Outside, thunder roars for the first time this night. Lightning tears the sky, illuminating the room, just like that night in the book. Final chapter has arrived. Curtain rises. The detective begins the final deduction. Oh boy! Final chapter, here we go! To the dining cart. The whistle blows once more. The steam train huddles through the night, heading towards its final destination. No matter what transpires within the carriers, it will not slow or stop, not even for a moment. The first-class passengers gather in the dining car. The whisper has ceased. Each person sits there, burning with their own thoughts. They are waiting for one final person to arrive. My apologies for keeping you waiting. No one speaks. Silence hangs heavy in the air, like a blade that's poised to fall. Every pair of eyes is locked onto you, waiting for the gavel to strike. I'm short, but I cut to the chase. Let's settle this quickly. Today, or rather last night, a brutal murder took place aboard the Preva. Who's killed her? And why? We must uncover the truth before this train reaches its destination. I almost forgot that if Chief did not solve this crime, she cannot get fucking arrested for murdering Clementine. Because everybody thinks she did it. I completely forgot about that. If she did not solve it, she could get arrested. Your gaze sweep across the room before settling on an elderly woman with white hair. The crime scene was locked from inside. For this reason, Mrs. Jones, your room is the only path that could lead to it at the time. The passenger gaze turned toward the elderly Mary Jones. The man leaning against the bar seemed lost in thought for a moment and speak up.
But the fatal wound on the victim's chest is extremely deep. An elderly woman hardly has the strength for that.
You're right. Mrs. Jones wouldn't have the strength to inflict such a deep wound. Which means someone else might have slipped into her room. Yep, we know that one. A certain train attendant who carelessly left behind a curtain, for example. She cooked so well, it got Clementine, the author herself, surprised. never underestimate Chief. You know, if Chief actually write a book, it will be so good. They have plenty of material to write off to. Yeah. The train attendant Allison shrink back a step, but before you can press further, William interjects. Oh.
But there's another uniform in your room.
Yes, I initially suspected Miss Allison. That is until I discovered another train attendant uniform on this train, as well as a spare master key. And who else was present that night? Who else perhaps entered room 103 when the crime occurred? Mr. William, what happened to you?
I saw Mr. William in the corridor. He had just finished fixing the circuit breaker. It couldn't possibly have been him.
That's also right. And not just Mr. William. Everyone in the first class compartment has an alibi. Which means the only one possibility left. Last night, an intruder boarded the first class carriers and murdered the victim amid the darkness. You pause. Everyone hold their breath, waiting for you to continue. The old woman hesitantly asked,
You mean the killer is no longer on the train?
Allison finally let out a sigh of relief, and the tension in the compartment eases. You look around at each faces. Some show relief, while others are tinged with melancholy. But you can slowly continue. No, the killer must still be aboard the Preva.
What?
The Preva is traveling at the speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour. If the killer had truly jumped off, it would be dead by now. No sane person would choose to do such a thing. Yeah. Moreover, there's far more reasonable explanation for all of this, isn't there? For instance, what if there was more than one killer from the very beginning? Oh! Good call, Chief. Killer duo. Danny, your video crack me up every time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, like sometimes when I'm bored, I'm just posting like skit and making people laugh, Thank you so much, appreciate it. The dim yellow lights in the carriers reflect the shock and fears on every faces, capturing those emotions and dropping them there like amber. No one dares to move, no one dares to look away. They stare at the detective like prisoner awaiting judgment. I fix on the justice. Oh shit. Burning wood The Morning Redwood is a reference to a fire in the past that the one that happened to Redwood Orphanage. This was the only part of the letter that the victim told out. She loved danger and craved through, but there was one thing she didn't want the detective to discover, which is the fact that the victim herself was the one responsible for the Redwood fire. She was the target of the killer. And who is the killer? Who is likely to seeking vengeance for Redwood on this train? Yeah, my day is always ruined because school, but you always makes my day. Thank you. Oh my god, that's so heartwarming. Thank you so much. We use the damage rod, which has stopped at 105 to establish the time at which the crime took place. But what if everything had happened afterward was a lie? Oh, was it with George stage to mislead us? Oh, that's a good one, Chip. Oh my god, Chip is cooking. Eliminate all impossibility and whatever remains. However improbable must be. Now let us make an even bolder hypothesis. The truth has been right in front of us all along. We have been deceived. The real crime occurred long before any of this chaos began. Oh shit! Let her cook! You goddamn right, Angel. Let her cook indeed. Let's go back to last night. Around 10 o'clock, the victim and the detective bid each other good night. Then they turned off the light and went to sleep. Oh, we going Danganronpa style now. Let's go. we doing Danganronpa style. Let's fucking go. Around 11:45, the power supply to the first class carrier stopped once again for unknown reason. The compartment was plunged into darkness. Someone stepped out of their compartment and shut off the circuit breaker, creating the condition for the crime. However, they accidentally smeared the paint on the breaker onto the hair. Oh, the hand. I mean the hand. Oops, the hand. Yeah. Okay. So, step out the compartment, shut off the circuit breaker, create a condition of the crime. This accidentally smear the paint. Okay, break it. Okay. To ensure that the victim will remain completely unconscious, someone has slipped an overdose sleeping pill into the. Oh, it's fucking Allison and William. Oh my god. It's these two. If it is these two, oh my god. She has been furious about the scheduling error. It was precisely this mistake that brought someone who was never supposed to be in the first class carriers there. In other words, me. But it didn't matter. The plan can still be salvaged. After all, they only needed to avoid the sweet parlor where I was. And so the culprit gathered and made their way to room 103, which was connected to the victim room. When they got there, the room to 103 has already been opened for them. It was very clever, really. After all, whoever suspect is senile frail old woman. Yeah. The fire didn't kill everyone. There was far more than one survivor from Redwood. They had planned their vengeance, which is why they all gathered aboard the Veva. Midnight bell is about to ring. They, who thirst for vengeance, have gathered. After all these years, they can finally grab the knife. Wait. How many fucking hands? It's 2. And kill the culprit with their own hand. So all 3 of them. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't tell me it's all 4 of them. Or 3. Or wait, no. Hold on. Let me see. Let me wait for the reveal. I cannot come to conclusion yet. I don't know if it's going to be 2 people or not. And with this, the truth finally come to light. It was organized crime born in the name of vengeance. The victims of the red orphanage worked together and finally succeeded in killing the criminal who had escaped the punish of the law. Nope, don't say it. Don't say anything, Angel. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. The train continued onward through the night, but the expression on the passenger faces are no longer the same. It's dumb. Lower head lip, trembling hands turned still. No one refused your words, and no one speak to beg for forgiveness. They simply stare at you in silence. Many things well in those days: surprise, fears, anxiety, relief, exhaustion, and strays of stubbornness and madness that could almost be called pride. As the only outsider in the first class, you couldn't have pinned all suspicion on me, or weave countless lies to obstruct my investigation, but you didn't. Instead, you hide all the clues being your words: Redwood, the orphanage, and every person who died in that fire. Every now you're waiting for me to uncover the truth. Just as the one who wrote you. Light turned hazy. The outline of table and cups began to blur. The people who sat there mere moments ago fade from your sight one by one. The words on the page that are slowly being washed away by rain. Only one person remained at that far end of the dining car. There she is!
Most impressive. When did you figure it out?
Revenge was the popular theme for a time before nightfall. There's a communities of detective novel enthusiasts on the dark web forums who have been railing against you for ages now. Besides, you barely modified the story at all. It was far too easy to recognize.
I see. It seems I wasn't careful enough then. Congratulations, detective. You've uncovered every secret in the book and unraveled every truth. Now you can finally...
No.
Hmm?
The story isn't over yet. The story of Favor might have concluded, but the same cannot be said about it. The one outside the book. Who exactly are you? Why did you write this book? These questions have troubled me for a while, and only now do I finally have the answer. The third answer, hidden away within this story. Oh shit. That's right. Anyone could be a killer. Anyone could be lying. The thrill of exposing lies can cloud one's judgment, causing them to overlook the fact that there's still one final deception in this story. 17. Oh, she's so fine. Oh my god. The story of Redwood hasn't ended. It's still unfolding. She is so fine. Oh my god. I know she's a red flag, but like Jesus Christ. This is the final truth you have concealed. Your true purpose in writing the story of the Favor. She is fine and she is smart. Heck yeah. The book itself is your vengeance. Oh shit. Corridor. Oh boy. Exactly my type, Alfred. You know what? Yeah, Sam. Okay. Rule of detective novel. Number 1. The culprit must be someone who appears in the story, all the while being someone beyond the reader's expectation. Murder on the Paper Express is a story of hatred and fury, with mirror reality exposing the truth behind the redwood fire. And it served as retribution against the arsonist. Who is the arsonist? I don't know. But while thinking about this, I noticed a contradiction in everything you say. Why are you so obsessed with all the marketing hype? Number 2. The detective must not solve the case through supernatural or bizarre methods. A thrilling experience that mirrors reality. The victim is the author herself. Serialized chapter to build anticipation. According to you, everything you did was for publicity. Yet in your book, those who boarded the paper seeking vengeance feel so vivid, lovable. You show them compassion and pity. That's doesn't read, but you were exploring the suffering for fame and fortune. In that case, why do you name the victim after yourself? Number 3. Crime scene must not have more than one secret room or passageway. Who does the victim Clementine represent? If such a person exists, why not reveal the actual name? Perhaps you don't know who that person is. Or perhaps every person who tried to expose that name has already been silent. Oh. The author Clementine created a fictional setting, straight from the city, and changed the alternate name to evade censorship, because only then would the story be published. But then what's the point of going through all the trouble just to publish the story? Number 4. The detective must not solve cases through coincidence or unfounded intuition, nor through the clues that were never revealed to the reader. The answer is to expose someone who escaped the hammer just long ago, someone even the chief of NPCC would have trouble investigating. This book exists to make more people see it, to get more people to talk about it. If the truth has been concealed and twisted, and you simply need to get everyone involved, the public will be the one to pass judgment. At the same time, this ensures that the true culprit will also see it. Number 5. The detective must not be the criminal. Arsonist is protected, hidden in darkness, only striking when someone tries to expose the truth. You never wrote for money. What you seek is worth far more. Using fictional train as a disguise. The victim bearing the author name as your hope. You wrote about a tragedy that truly occurred in Eastside. Clementine, you are Redwood last chance as revenge. You're using yourself as bait to throw out the true culprit on you. Oh, damn. Let cheap cook, man. Holy shit. And she had nothing to say either. You and Clementine locked eyes for a moment. Finally, she smiled.
Oh my.
Began to clap slowly. The sound echoes clearly in the study.
As expected of the MBCC chief, your insight is as sharp as I expected, and you truly are an impressive person. The clues, the motives, and even those deliberately overlooked gaps, you caught them all. I have nothing to add. It's my loss. You have my complete acknowledgement.
She was smart cookie and Clementine find it attractive. Honestly, like, I'm not even surprised anymore because, like, Chief have so many different type of sinner in her bureau. It's like each sinner attractive like a different part of Chief, you know. Chief just have that type of risk. So you really are survivor of that fire. Who is Clementine? The mystery you've been pursuing from the start has finally been answered. This bring you no comfort. After all, some more questions remain unanswered. Behind those concealed and outdoor records, what really happened in Redwood Orphanage? What exactly happened after that fire?
You already know the answer, don't you?
I mean, Chief know, but I don't know. Clementine's voice remained calm. One would think she only recounting someone else's past.
Redwood was an orphanage. It took in children who had no home and sheltered adults with nowhere else to go. For everyone there, Redwood was the only place where they belonged. But then, in just a single night, everyone died, and our home was gone. Everything changed after that. After the fire, people were sympathetic at first, but that quickly turned into rumors, conspiracy theories, as well as endless speculation. The survivors were dragged out again and again to be scrutinized and questioned. It's like they were convinced that the world could return to peace so long as the blame was pinned on us. Our benefactors vanished. The insurance company refused to pay, claiming the fire was caused by improper conduct, and therefore they could not compensate us.
Man, that's so stupid. What the F? Chief has unlimited amount of aura. It's magnetic. I can't blame Sinner. I would too. I too would fall. No, Sam. Same here. Brandon, I'm going to refuse to play. Claiming the fire caused by improper conduct. This is bullshit, bro.
As for the sheriff who was first assigned to investigate, he was a good man, but he didn't get far. He was quickly dismissed over some trivial matter and barred from the case entirely.
Man, that's... Oh my god, Clementine pulls out a folder from a drawer beneath the table and hand it to you. You open it to find handwritten records documenting the Redwood fire. That is some bullshit. That is...
The original crime scene investigation record, before it was altered. The very first draft.
I'm seeing investigation. Before it was altered? That is... So this is actual investigative evidence and someone fucking altered? Dude, people are committing corruption now. What the F? And these notes be used as evidence to reopen the investigation? That is some straight up evil shit. Clementine's offer a faint smile. The answer to your question, you realize, is painfully obvious.
Of course. We tried to appeal, but every complaint we filed went unanswered. And the investigation into the fire was shut down, swept under the rug.
Wow.
Eventually, Redwood's very existence was dismissed as nothing more than some ridiculous urban legend.
That is... Holy shit. Welcome to the city where corruption runs deep. Yup. Also in real life too. Wow. That is straight up...
That's when we all
like,
realized
so corrupt. Holy shit.
none of this was a coincidence.
She lowered her gaze, a gloved fingertip tracing the word on the page.
The one who left that cigarette butt erased the evidence, twisted the truth, and hid behind their power, clearing themselves of any sin.
Oh my god. Which is why you write It was the only way for you to expose the truth. Corporate hides behind a layer of power and privilege. And corruption. Don't forget corruption, cheap. They only act when they need to conceal information about the fire. This is the truth Clementine seeks to expose. If the law won't hold them accountable, then public opinion will. Oh, that's true. But what if it doesn't work? What if they see the public outcry and simply choose not to act? Then you stop mid-sentence. There's something in Clementine's expression as she looked at you. In that moment, a different possibility dawned on you.
I think the fact that you were sent here says enough. Wouldn't you agree?
It was a complaint letter. The intelligence department traced the letter back to a public IP in East Side. We couldn't identify the sender. Now I see why. Your arrival here was no coincidence. Clementine knew her plan had worked the moment you walked through that door. Oh shit. If reality forbid her from speaking plainly, then she will speak to story. Even if her voice is silent, she need only to preserve the evidence in ink. Her vengeance began the moment her first novel was published. At this point, it's already too late for anyone to stop it. But what happened after that? After you find the arsonist, then what? What are you planning to do? Stab them 12 times? Like in Treva? What if they come after you first? If they have connection within the Public Security Bureau, they can easily find out everything about you. Using yourself as a bait like this is far too dangerous.
What else am I supposed to do?
Oh, the mayor. Oh my god, oh the mayor's hi. How the event is so good. We almost reaching the end and the event is so good. Clementine's cut you off, her voice remained calm, though you cast a faint trace of sorrow beneath it.
If everything in this book is real.
Oh, she's angry. You can tell by her tone right now. Poor Clementine, do, yeah.
If, one day, the law fails to punish the wicked, and there's no one left to uphold justice. If someone is denied every avenue of appeal and chooses to seek retribution through such extreme methods.
Like, she literally willing to, like, label herself as the bad guy? At the beginning, I was like, oh... If I find out the truth, I was like, girl, what do you have to...
Would you shield us? Or would you uphold the law and see to it that we face the consequences we deserve?
I won't interfere. Lynching will only make things work. Wait, what was she saying? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. I don't know. I'm probably gonna say interfere. The MPCC only handled the threat involving Sinner and Mania. Other cases fall outside my jurisdiction, so whatever you choose to do, I won't interfere. And if you still can't let this go, then I want you to wait for me. At least to wait for me at the very least. The voice actor did an amazing job. For her, she sounds sorrowful, desperate, and angry. Yeah. Glad to hear it. I consider this event to be on the same level as Millie event. Oh. For me, right? This is on the same level as Hilda event. But they both have the same theme where you have to find the culprit. So yeah. There's only so much I can do as a chief of the NPCC, but I know plenty of people from all walks of life who are willing to help. Who will be willing to help. Now that I know the truth, I'm certain they won't hesitate to lend a hand. Oh! I'll investigate this with you. We'll find the person responsible and make them answer for what they have done. We can be the voice for those who were denied the justice they deserve. Let's go, Chief. Talk your shit. And if you can't hold yourself back when we find them, feel free to rub them up a little. You recall a time when you two were taken by anger and leaving a certain blonde Fraser individual with more than... Bro! Okay. If you don't remember, you know she was talking about where a certain blonde Fraser individual in the main story, she was beating the shit out of her patient brother Adelaide because of what he did to because of what he did to Hela and a fucking beer and summoning the fucking black ring. So right here she was literally remembering like the scene where she beating the shit out of him in the hospital, leaving a certain blonde Fraser individual. So yeah, she literally talking about Adelaide like right now. Dude, it's so funny. It's not like I've never done something like that. Dude, this is such a callback. That is so funny. Hilda and Clementine are very closely related in cases. If you think about that, maybe Chiefs are too. Yeah. You can see Clementine's surprise in her eyes, followed by a trace of melancholy. Then, as you make that final remark, she couldn't help but laugh.
Good deeds are rewarded, and evil receives its due. If only a world like that exists outside of stories.
Come on, don't say that. You have Chief. You will take care of it. Come on. We'll make it a reality. Yeah, come on. Trust, Chief. Promise me you won't do anything reckless. There's no need to stain your hands.
Thank you, Chief.
Oh, I love her so much. Clementine offered a gentle smile.
What I hoped for when I wrote those words was that perhaps one day, outside the pages of a story, I'd hear someone say them in the real world, too.
Oh.
I hope that this time, justice will really come.
Hilda, however, have no way out instead of almost... Dude, Hilda is worse. Hilda is... Okay, Hilda is been like... Okay, imagine yourself got fucking stuck in cryo sleep for almost decades. Like many decades, and like you keep going back, like going loop over and over again to that same event where everybody got fucking assassinated in the mansion, and they literally coming after your devices, and then you also got fucking killed too. Like same thing happened over and over. Dude, that is like suffering. Yeah, Hilda got worse. Vote G for president of this city. That part had me sobbing. No, dude, my heart. Clock chime is nearly to midnight. Your terminal rings at the same time. Nightingale. Chief, the intelligence department has tracked down a new lead. Based on the name Inspector Doyle provided, we identified a sheriff who once handled the Redwood case before being transferred to the satellite town. He recently retired and returned to the city. The address has been confirmed. We can move at any moment. Good. Wait for me. I'll handle this personally. Oh shit, let's go. No spoiler, but the ending is really good. Don't forget to read the final note on their profile after the finale. Not gonna lie, I cry a bit. Okay, I'll read it. Thank you for letting me know, Order Man. Thank you. I'll read the profile. When you look back up, you find Clementine watching you quietly as if she already knows what you're about to say. I have to go. Newly just came in. I found a sheriff who handled the case. Put him in the picture. We might able to track down the bastard behind all this. Every investigation is a race against time. I got to take my leave now, but before I go, you reach out and raise your pinky finger. Oh my god, they're making promise? Pinky promise? Make a promise. Remember the promise between the detective and Clementine in your book? Those 3 articles. You're standing in the spotlight, but your enemy is hiding in the shadow, ready to put you in danger at any moment. The team are leaving behind will protect you. Your safety matters more than anything else. Oh my god! I'll bring you the result of the investigation by tomorrow morning, so I want you to trust me. At least wait for me to come back. Ah! Chief! My finger's hooked into your pinky and generously. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna cry.
All right. I trust you.
Oh my god. I love her. She released your hand and stepped closer, gathering all her manuscripts and placing them into the folder you were holding.
You've gathered all the clues. You'll be fine, even without me. There's no point in my keeping this. Consider it your reward for clearing the challenge.
With all her lies cast aside, her expression softened. You can help imagine that perhaps at some point in the past, this is Clementine's was like, but she's still limited. Oh! Oh, so just now, she literally showed like a little bit of her childish personality when she was like genuinely happy in the past. Oh my god, my heart. I can't. When the past is the past, you need to leave now. There's much to be done. Filling clues, deploying personnel to reopen investigation, and so on. A long list of tasks await you. Just as you're just about to leave, you can't help but call out to her again. What about the other survivor besides you? Those characters in your book, are they also real? Did they really kill you? Okay, really kill people? Oh my god, I mean speak. Did they really kill people? Just like in the story? Clementine pauses for a moment, but she quickly put on a smile again.
Did you look into it? You couldn't find anything, could you? It's only natural. They're just characters I made up after all.
Oh my god. Clementine smiled, but it's only made you uneasy. Yeah, she is feeling... She just...
Don't worry. I intend to keep our promise. As I said, the book was nothing more than a work of fiction from the very start.
Girl, we got you. We got you, okay? We're going to get the bastard who did this to you, okay? You need to be sad.
Who the real culprit is, and how they should be punished, I'll leave that to you.
Oh, damn, okay. Feel a paw on your wrist. Someone draw you forward. And then something soft brushed tenderly against your ears. Oh, she kissed her on the ear? A gentle kiss landed near your ear. Oh my god. Bro.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Oh. This scene made me pull for her. I screenshot it. Oh.
In the
No,
end,
real though.
someone understood my true story.
I'm so gay. The door closes. Clementine figure disappear behind it.
Goodbye, my dear detective.
Oh, girl. Okay, we got you. Okay, we'll get this guy for you. Oh man. Oh shit. Speaking of. Okay. Oh fuck, it's behind too. Okay. F. Oh. Let's put another tank here. Yeah, let's put Rahul. I don't know.
I can eradicate any threats, if that's what it takes
This
to
is
guarantee your
clearly
safety.
blocking.
Eradicate all threats!
By the way, Danny, do you accept friend requests on pathtonowhere like other people around here? I only I don't accept random people, but you want to send me friend requests? Sure. Oh fuck. It's right back. Okay.
Crush them all!
Oh my god.
And now, we enter the final
Oh my god. Come on. I didn't even. I'm totally forgot to go both sides. Okay, let's put. Do. Okay, let's fix this shit. Put another tank. Put more here.
Firewall debugging completed. You're under protection now.
That is straight up bullshit. That literally went two sides. That's crazy. Sorry to distract you. Because I sent you. Oh no, it's fine. You're good.
Time to die.
I mean, I can just redo this anyway. Also, like. Okay, we're good. Dude, Mar is so good, tank. Holy shit. Okay.
Crush them all!
Eradicate all threats!
And now, we enter the final chapter.
Here we go.
Activate!
One more mob and be done.
Time to die.
And now, we enter the final chapter.
We did it. Okay, let's go back to where we are. Oh yeah. Redwood Orphanage Fire Report, September 13, NF 105. Fire originated from East Sailwell, the building primary escape route. The cigarette butt was recovered from the debris in the hallway and is suspected to be the actual cause of ignition. That night, due to the building windows circulating air from outside, the fire rapidly spiraled out of control. The main evacuation route was also blocked by the flames, and because the incident occurred late at night, the critical window for early detection and suppression was missed. In total, 8 children and 1 caretaker from Redwood Orphanage were confirmed dead. Oh shit. 8 children. Jesus Christ. Did anyone save the thread discussing the murder on the Private Express? I wasn't done reading yet, but they all vanished when I refreshed. What's going on? Oh no, the analysis thread I saved are gone too. Someone just said their main account got reported and banned after sharing related content. Pretty sure the mod are doing a purge. Shit, the visible hand is making it move. Even the first few chapters of Playboy are gone from the official website now. If they try so hard to censor it, they must be real. I've seen something like this before. Is some big shot actually freaking out? You put down your terminal and meet up with Nightingale and the arrest squad. Hosts are being mass delete online. Whoever behind it is making their move. This is a rare opportunity, so don't do anything that alert the culprit. Contact Doyle and tell him he obtained a new evidence. Let's see if we can get him to investigate from inside the Public Security Bureau one more time. It's working? Okay. Each side's elite tends to shield each other. Post one thread and the whole web unravels. This investigation is going to be tough. This case for outside NPCC jurisdiction, you need to quietly pull a few strings. If this investigation is to get anywhere. Fortunately, you have been involved in countless incidents over the years and have built up quite network across various fields as a result. By the way, Angel, I have VODs uploaded on my YouTube channel, so if you wanna, you know, watching my old Path to Nowhere VOD or something like that, it's all up on my YouTube channel. Just letting you know that. Meanwhile, the cordon outside Clementine's residence is lifted. Thank goodness nothing went wrong. Surprisingly, she was pretty cooperative this time. You lead the team towards the car, but paused at the corner to look back at the building. Corridors light have already gone dark, the curtain brought light, and there's no sign of movement. Only the study remain. Yeah. A vague shadow lingers by the window. You can tell if someone is standing there or just if it's just the curtain casting a shadow in the light. You stand there staring for a while before turning to get into the car. Fortunately, you have been involved in a lot of incidents. Is thus another word for a lot of people. Yup. A lot of people. Nightingale sits in the passenger seat, the glow from her terminal illuminating her face. She briefed you on personnel arrangement, but when she turns, she noticed that your eyes are distant and focused. It's clear to her you're not listening. Yep, you've been distracted ever since we left. Is something wrong? Sorry, it's just something I still can't figure it out. Niece has been gnawing at you since you left. All your questions have been answered, and Clementine hand over your evidence and lead you needed. What are you worrying about? What did you miss?
Did you look into it? You couldn't find anything, could you? It's only natural. They're just characters I made up after all. Don't worry, I intend to keep our promise. As I said, the book was nothing more than a work of fiction from the very start. What I hoped for when I wrote those words was that perhaps one day, outside the pages of a story, I'd hear someone say them in the real world, too.
There's more than enough clues, yet they all lead to dead ends when it's matter. As if someone deliberately daggers them before you, only to pull them away the moment you were about to grasp the truth. Guided by instinct, you turn to Nightingale with a question. The other survivor from the Redwood fire. Have we found anything new on them? They're proving difficult to track down. The Public Security Bureau records only cover up to around 1 year after the fire. There's signs of someone tampering with the archives file, so they're likely a bit altered too. You're right. You step out of the car and enter a house that can only be described as cramped. So much dust. No one's here. Even the shadows are boarded up. Really, no one lives here in ages. Which is strange. Isn't this supposed to be the sheriff's address? Scanner room, only the table by the window stand out. It's especially clean. Barely a trace of dust can be found on it. Envelopes sit on the surface. You open it, you find nothing but two thin sheet of paper. Uh-oh, what the? And at 107 East Side, Satellite Town. Sandship Flavor. Sandship? Passenger list. William Park, Mary Joan Charles. Is it? A burst of gunfire shattered the still night. What was that? Target under attack. Requesting backup. Request. The sound of gunfire doesn't last long. What following is something far more unsettling. The sound of a struggle interspersed with sharp, anomalous crack and snap. With noise grow louder, mixed with footsteps drawing closer and closer to villa entrance. Uh-oh. Clementine? Woman stepped out of the villa, her clothes are spotless, her posture elegance. Her right hand, however, is drenched in blood, all the way from the fingertip to the forearm. At her feet, a mango figure is riddled on the ground, barely recognizable. What's this power? Impossible. How do you have this much mania? Clementine, girl, what are you doing? Bang! Another bullet pierced his forehead. The assassin's head lowers to the side, lifeless. The mark on his neck flickers and is dissolved into a stream of light that flows into Clementine's neck in the next moment. Oh my god. Butterflies taxidermy piece of her neck rims with mania, really absorbing life forces. The accessory then converted it into even greater power, feeding it back to its master. He sensed the mark she planted. One of them is gradually moving farther away. When they parted, she used her ability to leave a mark on Chief. Wait, it's strong enough to track their location. She have been tracking us? Commotion on this scale cannot be hidden, but that's fine. She's clever enough. You should have found the final piece of the puzzle she left behind by now. Bro.
I'm sorry. It seems I'll have to break my promise.
Girl, what are you doing?
I said I wouldn't do anything reckless. But alas, we don't live in a fairy tale.
Oh my god, dude. This is stressing me out.
I trust you. You will bring change. And those you help will lead fortunate lives. But it's not enough.
Bullet erupts from the barrel, repelling the shadow that lunged at her one by one. Hines is covered in wounds, yet she continued walking steadily towards the exit and into the rain. Gun in hand, almost as if she actually unharmed.
Come to think of it, I never told you how that final story ends. About Preva. About the true ending to Redwood's story.
Oh, here we go. The plot twist. Fate is merciful. On the night of the fire, not everyone was trapped inside. Their dog and other children were out working odd jobs to make ends meet, so the flame never got to them. But fate is also merciless. The cheap wooden wall burned too fast. Those inside could not escape, and those outside could do nothing but watch. So, they were separated by the flame forever. How unfortunate, to the bystander who witnessed the tragedy. After all, to survive means despair. To survive means homelessness and suffering. beyond measure. It wasn't better to have perished in the flame than done with it all. Fortunately, the survivor who lived through the fire. After all, survive means hope. Means they still had the chance. The strength to make that bastard pay for what they've done. At night, the surviving adult gather around a single flickering candle. Their faces shrouded in shadow hidden from the light.
But
So it was him. Of course. He was the only one who could have gotten inside that night.
Finally found the name. Man was hidden among Redwood list sponsor, using his position to suppress any investigation while savoring the victim's suffering from up close.
This is our last chance to get close to him. Let's put it to a vote.
No one succumbed to despair. Every heart burned with an utmost zealous fervor. If their voices are too faint, and they will scream until their throat are torn asunder. If their strength is too meager, and they will claw and fight for every scrap. Bloody and battered, they will use every tool, powerless or possessed. Nothing is impossible, nothing is beyond their reach, because justice must be served, and evil must be punished. Evil is mean staining their hand. Dude, Clementine is like, oh my god! Dude, the young Clementine is, oh, my girl! Dawn had barely just broken. The adult had packed their bag at some point, seemingly prepared to leave. Clementine dragged her sickly body forward, trying to stop them.
Dean? Where are you going? When will you be back?
No one answered. A silence spoke for herself. All Clementine received was a gentle hand stroking her head. Few parting words.
Clementine, you're the one we worry about least. Even when we're not around, you must take care of yourself.
Her hair kind of remind me of Garafano, yeah.
Wait here, so you can welcome us home.
Unwavering resolve, they left the child behind and stepped out into the dawn. Yet they never came back. She was alone in the orphanage? Sand ship Reva vanished 17 hours after departure. All passengers remained missing. The girl who was left behind searched for a long time. She ventured to the darkness of East Side, only to find a single ticket and a list.
An eye for an eye. What a hackneyed approach. They couldn't devise anything more clever or sophisticated, so they decided on a scheme straight out of some old novel. But even that didn't work. Hope never existed. Justice never smiled upon us. Beautiful fantasy of eye for an eye only happens in novel. That's why I must seek a different kind of power.
Oh my god. Also, I cut her off. I'm sorry. I for now, if it happened only in, okay. Dude, that's crazy. In her most desperate times, another hand reached out to her. Oh my god, it's her again. Silas. Or should I call you Aurelian? Dude. She have been appearing so much in like new event. Oh my god, bro. And she hears again. I'm sorry, but what you seek is too novel. It is simply something I cannot grant you. No one here is worthy to speak of justice. All I can offer is death. Dude, she have been giving sinners like desperate sinner powers, like fucking like like crazy. She collecting sad people like Pokemon, literally. How many fucking sinner that have been giving them power lately? Like what? 4 or 5 people now? That is insane. I have to go to the archive and check. But if it seems you're not opposed to this power, then take it. There's no need to keep anything in return. You've already shown me what true love looks like. Now, use this magic wisely. And there she is talking about true love again. She literally did the same thing with Millie, where Millie was like in despair, where she thinks Chip is dead. And she talking about true love again, and she give Millie, she upgrade Millie power too. That is crazy. But Clementine is from Death Libra, so it makes sense that she appeared in her story. I mean, yeah, that's true though. The time is running short. I hope you get what you're after. Bro, that is crazy. She was an unforeseen variable. At first she engaged with her only to buy time, waiting for the real prey to take the bait. It should have been over the moment Clementine confirmed that she was a pawn sent by that person. And all of them are tied to, guess what? Who? Chief. Literally, like, that's insane. But she was just like the detective she was written about countless times. She would rack her brain over every clue, fighting for those who were denied justice, never resting and never giving up. And so Clementine couldn't help but be drawn to stay by her side, accompanying her through those childish challenges meant only to buy time, guiding her towards the truth.
You were right. Vengeance is nothing more than a naive fantasy that exists only in fiction. It costs far too much. Only a fool would try to seek justice through it. But I am a writer at the end of the day.
I already hoping that Aurelian will be limited playable sooner. Dude, there's rumor. Okay, there's rumors already that Aurelian might be like one of those, might be actual playable. Like there's already discussion in China already, so
Naivety is allowed to exist in stories. Justice is never absent there. Miracles would happen, and whether born of love or hate, all things have a resolution. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my story, and thank you for showing me that such a world can still exist.
Oh, my heart, Clementine. Only fool use severance, then I guess I'm a fool. I guess, yeah. I feel so bad for her, bro. She takes another step forward. The last assassin crumbled to the ground. Mania sealed her body. It's only the kind of agony any ordinary person could endure. Clementine's vision blurred, yet her other senses are sharpened to the extreme. Butterfly ornament finally drained the last of the life force around. It rests at the side of Clementine's neck, now suddenly lifelike, as though it might tear free from its pin at any moment and take flight.
And now, it's my turn. I want to give the people I loved the ending they should have had.
She stepped forward into the rain.
Time to go. The final chapter awaits.
I will try to finish this after break, bro. It's still going. It's still going. A man is pacing anxiously, his eye darting to terminal screen every so often. On his hand is a ring bearing a prominent family crest. Vines coil around a set of scales, symbolize justice, seemingly in support. Yet in truth, they are parasitic in nature. They have woven themselves tightly around it, making it their host.
Damn it. No matter how many I delete, they just keep coming.
Oh, he's scared. He's scared of her. Oh, man. The man is probably Lord. He's coming. Yup. Oh my god, Junior, hi. How are you doing? Oh, how come you're using YouTube? What happened? Refresh the pages once more. Still no news of the novelist's arrest.
What the hell is that useless Minos chief doing? I should have known one tip-off wouldn't be enough. Good thing I sent my own people, too.
Just like the countless time before, report, pressure, silent. Even if he made mistake, it doesn't matter. The family will show him. Buddy, you about to get fucking arrested, or maybe even killed. He thought the last person who knew the truth had gone down with that same ship. It's been so long. Why won't she just leave him alone? Why can't she just stay dead? That voice sound familiar. Oh man. You love this event too? Damn, everybody loved the Clementine event. The phone suddenly rings. It must be assassin he sent to tell her. He answered immediately, but all he heard was their end is labor breathing. His sense of dread suddenly washed over him. It's already too late. Oh shit!
At long last, I found you.
Oh boy! Oh! Oh my god! I knew it! Fucking Carl! Oh my god! I freaking know it! It's fucking Carl! Holy shit! I knew it! He's sussy ass at the beginning. Oh my god, no wonder he was so like... No wonder he was like so intimidating by us sitting next to Clementine. I freaking know it! Fucking Carl. Oh my god. The door suddenly burst open. The bodyguard is sent flying into the room. Before he can process what is happening, an iron grip closed in around his throat, slamming him to the ground. Oh my god, get him, Clementine. Oh my god. He struggled to speak, but all that's coming out are strangled, incoherent sound.
Do you remember me, Mr. Charles?
Oh my god, get him! Get him, girl. Oh, let's see. My brother went to sleep, so I have to turn off my laptop. So I'm stuck with the phone at the moment. Just kill a lot of people. Why don't they just leave me alone? Statue of limitation just passed. I realized as soon as they didn't show him with the other in the yeah. I knew it, man. He had been acting so sus in the beginning too.
Or should I use your old name instead? Carl.
What up, Carl? Then press that PC. Sorry, skip over me. The young children at the orphanage wouldn't pronounce Charles probably, so they give him a nickname that easier to read, Carl. At this very same Carl who was once so kind personally condemned them to hell. No, he was not kind. What the hell? He been acting so sus in the beginning. He's not.
Once you swap our names, my story becomes the truth.
I'm gonna say this twist in the twist in this event is really good. No, literally, it's so good.
Clementine!
I'm sorry. Please spare me. I didn't mean to.
Oh, now you're fucking begging? Are you freaking kidding me? Bitch. Not him freaking crying, begging. Nah, no. Mm-mm. Literally begging her, like, begging her to live.
We used to get along, didn't we? You'd even bring the children along to tell me stories, remember?
And why the fuck did you burn the... Why the fuck did you burn the fucking... Oh my god, I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Clementine, cut him off. Yes, girl, do it. Shh.
Listen. The clock just struck 12.
Oh my god, dude. I'm over here with pom-pom waving them around. Clementine tossing the gun to the ground, yet the man's expression only grows more terrified. He found himself unable to move. The strength in his limbs is completely strained, and his eyes fixate on that eerie flowing light emanating from the butterfly necklace. Oh, here we go. I think it's so funny how as soon as men appear in both reverse and PTN, 90% of time they're bad guys. Yeah. The light grows brighter and brighter. And she began to speak, her voice soft and gentle, almost like she's reading a bedtime story.
The midnight bell chimes. Figures emerge from the darkness, stepping into the chamber, their eyes unwavering, blades gleaming in their hands. The first among them tightens her grip on the blade, its tip hovering just above the sinner's heart. She's waiting for the sinner to open his eyes and see who has come to claim his life.
It was an accident. I didn't want to run, but the fire spread too fast. I was terrified. You know, I've always helped my uncle fund Redwood. I would never do this on purpose.
That's a lie. That's a shit. Bro, even in his almost close death, bro's still lying. The audacity of this man. Even in his final moment, he is still fucking lying to her face. The audacity of this fucking man. Holy shit. To be 90%, to be fair, 90% of PTN women are not exactly good guy either. Yeah, also true. But they also hot, so.
The sinner awakens in agony. He tries to scream, but a second hand clamps over his mouth. A third presses down on his shoulder. It was then that he realized the time had come for him to pay.
Oh shit. Hearing mania spread across his skin under the grip of utter terror, Carlos no longer sees Clementine as a human. He only sees a monster standing before him.
The first stab. This for the innocent souls who perished in the flames. They withered before they could bloom. Trapped in the past before they ever had a future.
Wait, you want compensation, right? Money? Power? Anything you want, I can give you!
Oh my god, I'm fucking crying. I'm sorry, but like, I don't give a shit about this man. I'm literally laughing at him being killed right now. This is so poetic. True BTN women aren't exactly good guy either. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. Oh shit. Through his blurring vision, the woman figures wrap and shift. Goddess of justice descends. She weighs his sin upon her scale and bring down her blade to pass judgment. Oh my god.
The second stab. This is for the souls who perished in White Sands before they got their revenge. They gave everything to fight injustice, seeking to reclaim justice with their own hands. only to be betrayed once more, buried beneath the sands.
Clementine is... Yeah, she is crazy. Yeah.
No!
Here we go. Oh, dude. The symbolism. This is literally him, and he got fucking stabbed by dude. I love the symbolism in this CG right now. This is crazy. Bro got fucking stabbed. 1, 2, 3, do. Twice, the needle falls over and over. The butterfly beat its wing frantically, yet it cannot escape, for it is being pinned firmly to the ground. Dude, I love this so much. The symbolism in this CGR, holy shit.
The 7th and the 8th. The blade falls again and again, blood splattering across the velvet wallpaper of the compartment. The sinner convulses and wails, yet he has still not paid in full.
Bro, I say Adela's skin caused some controversy. Wait, the new Adela skin, the one she looked like a Greek, like a Greek big figure, causing controversy, really?
The 9th stab cuts through his skin and flesh. The 10th pierces between the ribs. The 11th splits open the heart.
Oh my gosh, she really went there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All 12 of them, Jesus. She went all out on it. Okay. Huge blood flows without end. The butterfly struggle grow weaker and weaker, till all the 12 needles have fallen. And at last, the taxidermy is complete.
12 cuts of vengeance. 12 lives. A blood debt paid in blood.
She got what she wanted now. He's dead. And straight into the fucking boss fight. Jesus Christ. Dude, the boss... Holy shit. The boss is fucking... Oh my god. Okay. Let me see. It's... Oh my god, it's separate. Shit.
If that's what it takes to guarantee your safety.
Might have to put Cedo in this. Cedo.
Let's make this quick. The lighthouse cannot be left unattended.
Fucking hell.
They will behave.
The story begins. A crime unfolds.
Okay.
And you...
Execution time.
Wait. You have magic? Oh, it's magic resistant. I don't know if... Okay.
So you're in charge this time? This
Hopefully, I don't know if Clementine have magic resistant or not. If it's not, I'll switch her to another one. Oh my god, bro. Oh, and it's dead. Never mind. It only took like fucking 5 seconds and it's fucking dead. Never mind, we good. Okay. NPCC vehicles rush through the curtain of rain, racing towards the estate on the outskirts of Eastside. Emergency alert! Banbury Estate under attack. M value has exceeded threshold. Confirmed presence of S-class sinner. We need to hurry. At the edge of your vision, flames burst into the sky alongside a pillar of mania. You can tell who's there. The fire rage, tainted by mania, the flame cannot be quenched by rain. It devoured the Bang Fury estate inch by inch, burning away every last sin. Oh my god. The woman emerged from the building, tried to take another step, but she stumbled. Only then does she notice the pain at her neck. Butterfly ornament has embedded itself into her body. No more lives to feed on, it has begun to devour its host. Oh, that is not good. Mania surges in rhythm with her heartbeat, a fever pitch that evades her marrow and tears through her flesh. She can feel the pain. It's the same pain her family once endured in the flames.
Right. She did warn me about this.
Don't get too worked up when you take your revenge, or the butterfly will lose control and devour you too.
But how could I possibly hold back?
You got what you wanted though. She killed that guy. Oh my god, Mr. E is back. Are you kidding me? I completely forgot Mr. E is still alive. Fuck, man. What the heck? Blazing Inferno continued to roar. No one is alive in the estate anymore, save for one figure standing amid the carnage. Impossible to miss. A man in black. Umbrella in hand. Spot Clementine and bows his head in a greeting. He sensed you activating your power, so she asked me to come extend an offer. You're far too talented to die here. Come and join her. But you still have the chance. Clementine simply shook her head with a smile. Oh, she said, oh, she was like, nope.
I humbly decline. This is fine.
Yeah, she's not gonna. Thank God she did. Oh, dude, every single CG of her is so beautiful. I can't. Mania engulfed Clementine and everything around her like a giant redwood burning in the night. She holds out her hand, watching the flames spiral up her arm before vanishing into the sky. Bro, she let herself be burned. Are you kidding me? Those days of her past had grown far too distant, so much so they feel like faded dream, hazy and indistant. Only that fire remained vivid in her mind. Pain and rage pour from her pen, transforming into words. She can never return to the past, yet neither can she move forward. Enemy is dead. She had no regret. She had to say, then she placed a hand on her chest, feeling the mark that connect her to Chief. If she draw closer, racing towards her.
If you're still willing to read my stories next time.
Perhaps I'll be able to write a better ending then. Oh my god. Don't tell me this is the end. I know we have interrogation coming up, but like... Bro. You can find a place like this in Eastside. The peak roof, a two-story wooden building. In the backyard stands an ancient tree that rustled in the breeze. It isn't particularly spacious. The red paint on the roof has already begun to peel. Windows always let in draft, and the aging stair creak in every step. None of that matters. The feeling paints form picture if you look close enough. And the look and the broken windows let it in the cool summer breeze. If you bounded up the stair laughing, even the cricket would sound like a cheerful tune. This is 28 Redwood Lane. This is our home. An elderly woman and her husband opened the orphanage together. She had no children of her own, so every homeless child who came through their doors became hers. She would always tell them to grow like redwood, strong, steadfast, and true to themselves. They were a pair of sisters at Redwood. The older sister fell in love with the man who came to work there as a handyman, while the younger one chose to venture out into the world. She chose to join the finest sand ship fleet and bring back the latest and most exciting gift for the children from Satellite Town whenever she returned. The man had volatile temper, refining face, and always struggled to find the right words. His appearance drove many away. The redwood welcomed him regardless. There, he slowly learned to open his heart and eventually fell in love. The children would run to the courtyard and around the old tree. Their laughter echoing throughout the orphanage. Only one person could settle them down.
What would you like to hear?
Oh my god.
Are there any books on the shelf you haven't read yet?
We already read them all, Miss Clementine. That one. We want to hear the story you wrote last time. Sometimes the storytelling section would attract other listeners as well. Mrs. John would sit in the shade knitting, and Allison would squeeze herself right in among the children. William, though he would give it distance, still listen all the same. The little head huddled together, paying close attention as those beloved and their most beloved and trusted Miss Clementine told them their story she written. The children would laugh, gasp in wonder, and even wipe away a tear or two as the tale unfolded.
Keep going. Keep telling your stories. The adventure goes on, and the tale never ends. Your smiles are my most precious treasure, and the words I write are my path to freedom. Keep writing, Clementine. Perhaps becoming a novelist wouldn't be such a bad dream after all. If only I could stay like this with you all and keep writing forever.
Path to freedom? Bro, dude, she literally let herself engulf in flames, man. I'm just devastated. Now I want to fucking do her interrogation when I have free time to do so. Oh my god. Oh. Clementine slowly opened her eyes. She found herself on a train bound for somewhere unknown. Brilliant lights spilled through the window, its warmth settling over her, making her strangely drowsy. It's almost as if she'd been walking for so very long and finally gotten the chance to rest. She finally found her peace! Carl is fucking dead and she finally found her peace. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, bro. Clementines! It's Clementines! You promised to tell us a story. Why would you stop? Voices come from somewhere unknown, yet they so angrily familiar that her eyes begin to sting.
Tell a story.
Yeah, you stopped right after the best part last time. The detective was about to reveal who the real bad guy is. Rose's memory began to thaw and return. Yes, she had made such a promise, hasn't she? Are you okay, Miss Clementine?
Don't worry about me. I just had a very, very long dream. There was a great fire in the dream, and you all went away. One by one. I searched for so long, but I couldn't find any of you.
She throws up. A warm hand comes to rest gently on her head. Oh, all the spirit, dude. I can't take this. Oh my god. One by one, translucent figures settle down around her. A kind face, cheerful face, and stern face. Every single one is familiar. She may claim to have forgotten, but they have long etches in her heart. You hear a whistle in the distance. The train is about to depart, bound for the place of eternal joy and dream.
So, will you come with us this time?
Though, there's someone outside calling for you. Looks like she's trying really hard to bring you back with her.
Oh my god, it's Jeep. Jeep is like, no! Don't die yet. Oh my god, bro. Back to lesbianism. That's real.
Is that so?
Yep, Jeep is calling to you. Wake up. Better stay alive, girl. Make a promise to wait for someone to return. Her limbs feel impossibly heavy, like those that have been filled with lead. Her eyelid way down, about to close at any second now. Even the strength to speak is slipping away from her.
In that case, you should just rest for a while.
Can't friend you. I think I'm in a different server. Oh, that's unfortunate because I'm in the US server. Oh man, that is in the 8. Yeah, that's figured down. Yeah, I'm in the North America server. Unfortunately, yeah. By the time you reach the scene, it's already over. All you see are countless dark of light scattered across the sky. The remnant of that goddess of vengeance. And top of the torn page. You reach out and catch it. It's the manuscript page. Clementine scribbled on in front of you. Some of the ink on the page away from the heat, revealing the original line of the text beneath.
The train finally arrives at the station. One by one, the passengers disembark from the Preva. The shadows that have shrouded their hearts for far too long have finally been lifted. After all these years, they can finally step into the light and walk toward the future.
Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful.
Sleep well, child. You've been through so much.
My heart, I can't. Welcome home. Girl, you better wake the fuck up. Jeeps wanting you to, like, stay alive. Oh my god, it's ended. Dude, that's the morning inspector broke down. Dude, bro. Okay, I need to read the profile after this shit. Yeah, this event is like on top of my favorite. It's like literally right next to Hilda. It's so good. Holy shit. We did it. We done it. But I need to do the interrogation because that obviously she's still alive, you know? But my god, man. Our girl is suffering. Our girl is suffering. Her whereabouts is remaining unknown. You're still searching for her. So she's still alive. Yep. Very few event made me cry. This one of them, yeah. I don't Angel, I don't know if you did Eve event, because Eve event made me cry too. Hello there, stranger. Have you ever heard of detective novels? At the end of such story, detective always scratch the culprit event and speak out. And there goes her typewriter. Still there. Wow. And oh my god. Okay, let me read the profile. It's all updated. Let me see. So fucking long. Holy shit. Okay. We still have time, so I'm gonna need to read this. Okay, this is Allison. Big sis, why didn't the good person take revenge on the bad person in the end? Little Allison mumbled, staring at the picture book while resting on her big sis lap. The good person could have gotten revenge, just like how I taught those brat a lesson for making fun of us orphan. Elizabeth smiled and gave her a gentle flick on the forehead. Big sis, little Allison rubbed her forehead out. You were the one who taught me not to let people look down on us. But I never told you to go pick a fight with other kids, did I? Her sister said, laughing. The moral of the story is that people need to look forward instead of living while consumed by hatred. Allison sulked and turned away. I don't like this story. The bad person doesn't get punished and it makes me mad. That's because you're still a child. When you truly understand the story, you'll be able to live well, even on your own. You have grown up by then, and I'll be so proud of you. I don't want that. Little Allison buried herself in her sister's embrace, and the two of them tumbled together, giggling. I don't want to be alone. I want to stay with you forever. But all too often, a single disaster is all it takes to strip away everything a person holds dear. After that fire that seemed to never end, Allison tasted lost for the first time. Oh my god. In the year following her sister's death, Allison revisited the picture book her sister had read to her as a child over and over again. The story she couldn't understand as a child remained incomprehensible to her even as an adult. She couldn't understand why her sister had to die so tragically before her eyes. She couldn't understand why the culprit was able to walk free just like that. She couldn't understand why the victim was the only one who had to suffer. She couldn't understand why the law wouldn't allow to take an eye for an eye. And so she decided if she couldn't get the answer, she would look for them on her own. Using her connection at first, she obtained news that the culprit was soon board a sand ship. Before that happened, she gathered everyone who burned with the same fury and helped them slip aboard. Her plan was meticulous and calculated. It would spike Carl drink with sleeping pill. So it was her. They would spy Carl drink sleeping pill and at the stroke of midnight carrying out the execution together, but they failed. As the flame consumed her body in searing agony, Allison's mind became clearer than ever before. The pain was like a dull blade, tapping to her memory again and again. Deafening scream in the inferno brought her back to that unbearable night. Was this the same suffering her sister endured before she died? Jaws fragments drifted in the endless expanse of the white sand after the explosion, bone and blood mixed with ash, falling towards the distant horizon. Among them, a small single page from a picture book floated away silently in the light of the flame. I'm sorry, Sid. I still couldn't understand that story. I still couldn't become the sister you'd be proud of. Dude. Oh man, poor Allison. Her sister is dead, and she was like this survival guilt. And she also like consumed by hatred and like also revenge too. Oh my god, okay. And this is heavy. Okay. Okay, let's read this. Clementine. Outside the page of her book, Clementine loves telling stories as a child. She told tales of police and criminal, of how good people turn down, hunt out evil, and how justice would eventually prevail. The children at the orphanage gathered around her, their eyes shining with wonder, and the more captivated they became, the more animated she grew as she spoke. Someone asked her, "Do you want to be officer when you grow up?" "No," Clementine said. I want to be someone who writes story. I want everyone to know what happened to bad people in the end. The fire came. Elizabeth died. The children who had gathered to hear her story died. The rest of her family who survived all dead. Only she remained. She spent years pursuing the truth. She couldn't stop. Because every time she closed her eyes, she saw their faces in the flame, in the white sand, in the places she could never reach. Eventually, she found it, but she also knew that with her strength alone, she couldn't touch that person. She would write a book, one that would tell a tale of the truth. Late into the night, she sat at her desk up with pages covering with dense writing. As she wrote, she would pause and speak to the character beneath her pen. "If I saw vengeance against that criminal, will you stop me?" she asked the little detective in her story. Yeah, the character didn't answer, but another voice said, "Seek vengeance against the criminal. Are you not the criminal yourself in this plan? True culprit?" Clementine in her novel laughed loudly in her mind. In the darkness, a figure surfaced in her heart. It was a phantom who embodied justice. Pure, untainted justice that required no life in exchange. If only you truly exist, that's what she thought. And she lowered her head, picked up her pen, and continued writing. Oh, dude, it's fucking depressing. Oh my god. Okay, let's read Jones, Mrs. Jones. What's going on? Oh, John is long, holy shit, okay. Mrs. John! Mrs. John woke from her dream once again. Startled, the fire in the fireplace had long gone out, leaving only dark red embers there. She didn't get up to add more wood, simply watching as the flickering light on the ceiling faded away bit by bit. Everything in the dream remained vivid. Children running to the courtyard, all wearing the sweater she knit by hand. Some green, some blue, some a deep maroon. She would spend an entire autumn knitting those warm sweaters, and the children treasured them so dearly that they never wanted to take them off once they put them on. It feels like yesterday. It feels like everything could go back to the way it was, but it wasn't possible. Not after that fire. The dozen of young lives it has consumed will never return. Guilt crashed against her aging heart like waves day and night. The thought of it tormented her, kept her from sleep. If I haven't left that day, would none of this had happened. If I found someone more reliable to keep watch over the orphanage, or if I've never taken the children in to begin with, would they have spared from dying in flame? Dude. She also had the guilt too. Sometime in the moment of the delirium, she would see her hand covered in blood. She believed that she had killed the children with her own hand. Jones had stood on the rooftop countless times, but she'd always think of Clementine, a child who grown up too fast and scared and cared too deeply. If she were left all alone in this world, how would she live on? Oh. Cooper never caught. The case was hastily closed and shelved. The victim family had no avenue for appeals. The effort obstructed in secret, leaving them to investigate on their own. The result was shocking, for someone had deliberately concealed the truth. A name far beyond everyone's belonged to the real assassins who had fled in panic that day. It was a name she recognized. She recognized he's a young man who used to come with their benefactors, who bought a candy for children, who once sat in her living room drinking tea, smiling, and he said what a lovely place this was. That it was just like his home. The bowl of yarn slipped from her hand. The maroon thread rolled away, leaving a long trail like a wound that wouldn't stop bleeding. From the day she learned the truth, all that pain inside John, all that pain with nowhere to go, had finally found a direction. The day she boarded the train, Clementine stood before her. "Are you really going? How long will you be away for?" Clementine asked. John didn't answer. She simply clutched the slip of paper in her pocket tightly, written, and it was a plan she would memorize countless times before departure. She would cut out a threatening letter from newspaper. Second day, leaving the room and quietly killed a person. After returning to the room, claimed that someone had broken in to disrupt the investigation. Clementine broke through her thought. "My sweater torn. When you come back, will you knit me a new one?" Ron looks at her. Her gaze swept across the young face. Finally, centered on the cuff of the sweater, she would have smiled and nodded like she had countless times before, saying, "Of course, I'll knit you one when I get back." But Jones knew that she wouldn't come back. She didn't respond to Clementine. She simply moved forward, step by step, towards the door, towards the point of no return. Perhaps her life wouldn't have been given back to those children long ago. She had been waiting for so long. She must be impatient right now. Bro. Fucking Carl, man. This guy. I don't even want to read his profile. God damn it. Carl never thought he would become a bad person. In the prophet of set of world of Banbury, he was the child who never fit in, weak, sensitive, anything but ruthless. His brother mocked him for being soft-hearted, and his father eyes held nothing but disappointment, so he learned to run away, following his philanthropist uncle to Redwood Orphanage on the city outskirts. It was his only shelter. The children would gather around him. No one criticized him for speaking too softly. No one mocked him, so for him being too kind. He helped repair furniture, read to the children, occasionally brought them candy and pastry. In those moments, he truly believed that he was a good person. A coward, perhaps, but a kind-hearted one. At least he was better than those cold-blooded families members of his. That day, the children convinced him to stick around, even though it was getting late. Even to the night after causing the most reckless child to sleep, he stepped into the hallway for a cigarette. When he's finished, he carelessly flicked it away and left. Wood barely made it outside when the fire started. By the time he looked back, the entire orphanage had become a massive torch. The flame reaches the sky, thick smoke billowed out of the building, and the scream pierced the air. He wanted to go back, but his feet wouldn't move. Once again, cowardice won. His mind raced with fear. What if they find out? What if someone reported him? What would the family think? Would his father disown him? Under the redwood's watchful gaze, he fled in panic. Banbury's cover for Carl and buried the incident. To them, it was trivial matters. The victim was nothing more than a few orphans and caretaker. Oh my god, I fucking hate this guy. What the F? Greased the right palm and no one would ask questions. The matter quickly settled, but Carl found no peace. Over the years, he was plagued by recurring dreams. There were always flame, and among remnants in the fire, young faces would surround him, calling out to him, trapping him in an endless nightmare. When he looked in the mirror, his own face seemed to grow unfamiliar. He would quickly avert his gaze, telling himself it wasn't intentional. I'm a good person. I was just afraid, that's all. Bullshit. Bro, this fucking dude want to be a victim so bad. You literally let people burn to death in that orphanage. What the shit? Then word of survival movement reached him. He realized someone would investigate that fire. Someone was looking for the culprit. Someone refused to let it go. Normally I would skip story, but people have to play this for the story, it ball my eyes out. Dude, both the main story and the event is so good. I just finished this one. I just finished this new one. I already fucking bawled my eye out, and now I'm reading like the aftermath of every single character. Like I'm just like overwhelmed right now. Where was I? Oh yeah. The first time Carl panicked, he hadn't understand why wouldn't they just let it go? It happened so long, everyone was already dead. What more did they want? What were they trying to do? Make him pay for his life, destroy him? He was terrified. Terrified of being found, terrified of being terrorized, terrified of losing everything he had now. So boom! The sand ship with the redwood survivor aboard explode. He killed, oh my god. These fuckers. He's not only he burned down the orphanage, now he fucking killed the remaining survivor of that orphanage on the fucking sand ship. Wow. No wonder Clementine fucking killed his ass. Oh my god. The sand ship red survivor exploded. The light of flame poured through the window, casting Carl's reflection in the glass perfectly clearly. It was a face he'd never seen before. Sudden eye twisted mouth and a present of mixing fear, rage, and resentment. Yet upon closer inspection, it was still his face. That face seemed to burn in the glass. The feature contoured, eyes hollow. The future like a demon crying out of hell. Carl stared blankly, suddenly realized he was smiling. And he's smiling too. This fucker is not a victim. He did not feel bad for what he done. That was it. From the very beginning, he was never a weak but good person. All that gentleness, all that kindness, there was nothing more than an act to make himself feel good. When the true trial came, he chose to run, chose silence, chose to become complicit. He would lit that fire with his own hand and watch it as swallow everything. He wasn't a good person. He wasn't a good person. He was just a coward. One who was lucky enough to never have to face consequences. But now that the reckoning had come, a face uglier than anyone was revealed, consumed by greed and indifferent to life. Unscrupulous, his method utterly unrepentant. He was a demon walking among men. He was been wrong about himself from the very start. He was never realized it. Fuck this. Fuck you, Carl. I'm fucking glad you're gone. Oh my god. William, I'll read you, buddy. Let me read about you. You're the last one. Okay, last profile. Oh man. Dude, this event is fucking heavy. Sharp blade cut through the air, plunging deep into William's shoulder. Blood spray across the dark alley. Heavy fists pounding into his face, one blow after another, jarring his nose bone piece by piece. It was just another day of gang warfare. Violence and blood were their only language. They had no regard for life, viewing the weak as nothing more than insects beneath their feet. They lived by violence and they would die by it. William's vision began to blur as the beating continued. His consciousness started to slip away. Perhaps death was drawing near. Maybe it's fine to die like this, he thought. This life was never worth much anyway. Why is there so much blood? Quick! The bleeding stopped. He's still moving. Get him back to the orphanage. It was a delicate, frantic voice. Before losing consciousness, William only managed to glimpse white fabric stained crimson. I want to say, don't bother. You'll ruin your clothes, but blood formed sourced his throat. He couldn't speak at all. Later, he learned that the girl who saved his life that day was Elizabeth. Oh, Allison's sister. Elizabeth. She was an orphanage living at the Redwood Orphanage and a medical intern who often treated the children there. When William recovered from his injury and came to express his gratitude, Elizabeth simply offered him a curt reminder: don't let yourself get hurt. Try this again. Next time there won't be anyone to patch you up. Oh, Jill. She turned and walked away. William stood up, stunned for a long while. Was that her awkward way of showing concern? William don't know, but from that day on, he became a regular visitor at the Redwood Orphanage. He would use his menacing appearance to intimidate the children into eating their vegetable. That's cute. And Elizabeth would rope him into playing enforcer to trick the kids into getting their vaccination. Aww. More often than not, though, he would simply sit by the corner, silently watching that figure frame in the window, bathed in golden sunlight. When his eyes no longer saw only blood and violence, William discovered he could perceive so much more. He noticed that little Annie always stood on his tiptoes when measuring her height, noticing that someone kept stealing a few pieces of fruit from the yard. Noted that some troublemaker had hidden Mrs. Jones' denture in the kitchen. More importantly, he noticed that Elizabeth, the one who held his heart, seemed to look at him a little differently now. I'm so sad that I know the fate that they have after this. Like, they are gone. God damn it. So William left behind his day of fighting and killing, become part of the Redwood Orphanage. He thought life would continue this way, but fate played a cruel trick on him. A massive fire burned away all his hope. From that day forward, William felt as if his time had frozen at the moment of that fire. He never moved forward again. William contacted his old connection and learned about the influential family obstructing the victim relative seeking justice. He boarded that sand ship headed for distant land. Before that, they had planned, particularly at night, he would enter the room through a hidden door and kill Carl. But they never expect him to have anticipated their move. That moment of explosion, the searing heat scorched William's skin. He felt the locket clutch in his hand, burning like red-hot iron in the intense heat. Yet on the photo inside, the two of them were still smiling. He thought if the flame took her away, then surely they could take him to wherever she was now. He closed his eyes and let them. Oh my god. I feel so bad for thinking he's also the one that, like, the culprit, but he's not. Also, hi Lorraine, hi. I just finished the event. I don't know if you did, but I finished it and I'm devastated. I just finished reading all these NPC profile and I'm devastated. Emotional damage, man. The event is so good though, not gonna lie, but like I am just a mess after that shit. Yeah, I finished. Didn't read Clementine interrogation yet though. No, me neither. But I just finished reading their updated profile and I'm sad. Except Carl though. Fuck Carl. Nobody liked Carl. But yeah, we done. Oh man. We finished the event. Let me collect the reward. What's this one? Oh, her title. Nice. Oh yeah, the trial thing. You know that actively murder people sure is something though. Yeah, but the thing is that Clementine, she did it because out of justice, you know? Cause imagine the people you love fucking die and the dude that you trusted is the one responsible. He fucking hide. He literally hiding from it for years. So yeah, I don't blame her for. Honestly, I don't blame her though. Okay, let me try this one. But yeah, dude, this event is so good. It's probably on my top favorite. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can like do this.
Firewall debugging completed. You're under protection now.
Oh.
Getting my hands dirty could be fun.
Where's Healer?
They will behave.
So you're in charge this time? Mission.
Let's make this quick. The lighthouse cannot be left unattended.
Can I add another arcane? This one is magic resistant, so I don't think I should put a ring in there. Oh my god, so many skins. Yeah. And we got the evil people from the event is back. Yeah, Mr. E and who is it? Aurelian is back. Aurelian is back. Who is? Oh, got two tank here. Wait, no.
I can eradicate any threats. If that's what it takes to guarantee your safety.
Execution time.
I don't know. Oh, should I put 0? Let me see. Let me try. Interesting stuff. What's your favorite skin? Oh god, I can't pick. There's too many good ones. Is Shalom first skin? I'm sorry, but like, listen, don't get me wrong. I love Augustus one, but Shalom is like, there's something about Shalom first skin. It's just like very attractive to me. So I was like, oh fuck. I don't know what this does, but I am worried, bro.
Eradicate. Oh, threat!
Oh fuck.
Listen to its
eradicate. Oh.
The one where she sit on the couch? Yes, yes, that one.
Listen to its whispers. Time to die. Crush them all! Listen to its whispers.
Overflow. Warning!
Yeah, that one. The classic Shalom skin.
Eradicate all threats! Listen to its whispers. Crush them all!
Oh my god. I don't know whether...
Crush them all!
I don't know how much I did, how much damage I did it, but we still surviving.
Overflow. Warning!
Fitting.
Oh, never mind. I take it back. She using her ult on me. That's not good.
The storm is here. The storm is here. Listen.
Well, Lonely and Augusta is fucking dead. That's great. Shit.
Overflow. Warning!
Listen to its whispers.
Oh, nope. No!
Overflow. Warning!
The storm is here.
The storm is here, bitches.
The storm is here.
Overflow. Warning!
Listen to its whispers.
We still surviving.
The storm is here.
Overflow. Warning!
The tide has
Oh, never mind. Cedo's dead.
Finally.
I was too late, but never mind.
Warning!
Listen to its whispers.
Overflow. Warning!
Thumbs up. Let's see how much I did it.
Good job. Let's
Oh,
get
that's
back
weak.
inside.
That's like one. Nah, that's like 1 million. At least I got this. At least I got the thing. Oh, give me that. Okay. Okay, we finished.